I should no longer be muted. Oh, man. Okay, well. No, you are... No, it should have just been me muted. Oh, hold on. Dagnabbit. Everything is weird. All right, now everybody should be good.
It's a
Are you sure?
Homunculus.
We need
we
subtitles.
don't do talkies yet.
This is why people have producers, okay?
They say they hear you, Moss, and nobody else now.
Yep. Oh no, I've got everybody fixed. We're good.
Sure.
Yeah, this is why people have producers, and I am no producer. This is just me running this show here, and you shouldn't trust me to run the show. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, JT, why don't you repeat how you're doing this evening in exactly as eloquently as you did previously.
I still feel fantastic and can't wait to get Dave dead. I mean, start this thing off wonderfully. Let's get going.
Fantastic. I love the sound of that. Dave, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fantastically wonderful, awesome, and ready to die.
I love it. I love it. That's the spirit. And Shark, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm all right, I guess. You know, a little bit of Boucherin.
I'm going to pretend like I know exactly what that means.
No, I just figured since I have to got stuck with Chinese, I got to speak Chinese occasionally.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was speaking French.
Oh,
you know
no,
what?
French I actually know. I don't know Chinese. This is just me learning it off the cuff.
See, I love this because
Your Chinese sounds like my Massachusetts.
As soon as you start saying words in Chinese, I'm just going to assume you're doing something that gets you into danger. That's how we're going to play that.
Okay.
Das ist gut.
All right, Nomi, what's your favorite kind of pudding?
Banana pudding.
Yep,
with a little extra vanilla wafers.
Yep, kind of figured.
Because I love white cookies. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, no, I like banana pudding.
She likes white crackers.
And then I'm not gonna lie, Moss. Earlier today, I was actually crying over my banana pudding. I really was. I was crying over my banana pudding because I got so sad. And you want to know why I got sad, Moss?
Why did you get sad over your banana pudding?
Because I was crying over you because today is December 1st, and I thought you would go back to the North Pole to help Santa because you're a little elf. Lord. So that's why I'm like, I'm not going to see Moss for a month. And then he started yelling at me.
Frost, how are you this evening?
That was a long build-up. It was a long trip for that joke, man. It was like getting to the train in the last campaign. I'm doing well. I'm interested to see where the hell this is going to go because everyone is completely grounded and everyone has made characters that are completely fitted for adventure.
I love it.
That story made me feel like somebody else never left.
You got a point. Yep, that was very... You know what? You're playing two characters tonight, Nomi. I hope you know that.
Yeah? No, you didn't tell me anything.
Never mind.
Don't worry.
The terror on your face was real. That was great.
Actually, I just picked it up. Sorry, guys.
I thought she was going to start crying. I'm like, oh no.
Do you want me to cry? I can cry. I know how to cry.
Can you cry on command?
Yeah, I can.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, I'm a sociopath too. I mean, wait, what?
Yeah, I expect
I'm kidding.
I expect some absolutely killer roleplay from you then, Nomi.
Actress is what I meant. That's what you said.
Yep.
You don't know what you're asking for.
You know what? In fact, I think the first thing that is going to happen...
Anvil falls from the sky.
Daphne is going to have her tongue cut out by some rabid cultists and is now mute. Anywho, all right.
And then she can talk like Klaus or Hans or whatever the hell his name was in the last campaign.
Helmut!
That's the guy. Wow.
I'm also
so I figured out the voice for my second character once I die tonight.
Oh, please do it. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna stop because we actually have some benefits to give out. Believe it or not, even on our first stream. Thank you to Dragon Noodle Soup for the Mythic membership, and that means that we've got 3 bonus dice going to the one and only JT.
What?
Yeah.
Nice, Dragon Noodle. Thanks, buddy.
Right off the rip, man.
Are those have to be spent tonight, or are those lasting like forever?
The benefits like that
work?
do have to be spent in over the course of the game.
Oh, okay. Ooh. I thought the bonus dice thing was a lasting thing. Guess not.
Oh, that was
right.
that was the last campaign.
Right.
Yeah, the bonus dice are more powerful, but you gotta use them. You
Gotta
can't,
use 'em.
can't
Gotcha.
stack them. All right. Also, I do want to throw out a quick shout out to Sirenscape because we are going to be using their soundscape, sound effects, and all of that good stuff over the course of the evening. So, yeah, if we give them a shout out, they don't copyright strike our channel, and that's pretty awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there is anything else that I might have missed. Did I miss anything? It's been a little while since I've done this.
I do have a question about the game.
Yeesh.
Where are you again?
Hey, I don't know. I'm not at liberty to say.
Got him.
All
Never
right.
gets old.
But I do want to introduce another little thing that I had thought about. I thought about this a while back, and I was like, this is a great idea. Oh, look at that, Dragon Noodle Soup Gaming. I'm going to give Dave a thing for $20. Bonus die to you, Dave.
Bonus dying.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dragon
already.
Noodle Soup.
Already.
Trust
Thank
me,
you, Dragon
Agnes
Noodle
will
Soup.
get a severe touching for that.
Oh, and look at that, member for 10 months. Oh, look, I've got one of these things, Dragon Noodle Soup says. Congratulations, Dragon Noodle Soup. The one and only soup made of dragons.
You see what history said there, Moss?
Oh, yeah, I fall for it every time. Yep.
Every-
Yep. I'm probably the most gullible person on the planet. So,
Oh, you are.
a little bit of trivia about me.
I am too.
Are you
Nice.
saying your brains are banana pudding?
Favorite flavor.
You are what you eat. All right, but I did want to introduce a little thing that I think that you guys will get a little kick out of. I want to know, and first and foremost, I want to check with the chat. Is there anybody in the chat that can make a poll? Because that would be great. But what I want to do is I want to bring it back to you all, the cast, and no cheating on this.
I thought you were going to dance on it.
No cheating on this. Why are you all in Peru? I need a recap of why you guys have decided to come to Peru.
Well, because he's running away from people. I mean,
What is
as
it
far
that
as you
what is
recall,
it that brought you to
somebody-
Peru? I should say. Like,
somebody sent a telegram talking about a pyramid, but quite honestly, it was a chance to get in one of his father's airplanes and fly down here and just get away for a while.
okay. Does anybody else have anything? And I'm asking this. I'm gonna go around the horn for a reason.
Yes, I'm here to find knowledge to advance my medical advancement to become the perfect being, human mixed with elder god.
Okay. But what was it? You'd maybe gotten some correspondence or seen something that spurred you.
Yes,
onto
the
Peru.
pyramid thing made me think that there was definitely some sort of mythos here that I could help me along my journey to become a enlightened. What's the word? Not enlightened, but ascended being.
What's to become
And-
God?
I will tell you that out of Oscar's character, he knows that because I remember this name because it's a famous poet, but it's also somebody's character in something we may have done the session 0 test of the other day. It's a guy named Larkin. I don't remember who Larkin is, but I remember because this goes through my head over and over. I don't remember why he wants us here, but I know he got us rooms in a hotel.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's all I remember.
All right. Does anybody else remember any details about your trip to Peru?
Not really the details. I do remember talking with, I believe it was Frost, about Oscar and we were saying that Young probably he knew, he knows Oscar, and that well, Oscar was interested in doing this, and he's kind of been finagled into, like, oh well, fine, I can go do this. This could be of value to me.
He probably got you to help load stuff on the airplane, and then had you close the door and start taxiing, and had you look and say, "What?" Like, we're off to Peru.
I feel like I missed something.
All right. Does
Klaus
anybody?
is in Peru because he was sent by his congregation on a mission trip to Peru, and he just recently graduated from Cambridge with a doctorate in demonology, and now sees this opportunity to study demonic forces in action.
Okay. Nomi, you got
I will
anything?
tell you real quick, Moss.
Yes.
Coming for Erudi.
It's on the desktop. I just noticed it.
I know.
So
I know.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It is.
Yeah, the telegram.
Nomi,
I
do you
just
have
noticed because
anything?
I moved my character sheet.
No, I have nothing to share.
Okay. So what I want to do, actually, so I see Erudi in the chat. He's already started doing polls. Erudi, could you put everybody's name in a poll? And I want the chat to vote on who gave us the best recap of why they're here. And the winner will get a bonus die. And we're going to do that every episode. So that way, hopefully, you guys will remain abreast of what has happened in the previous episode and give you guys some incentive to remember.
Yeah, but we were all wrong. Apparently, we're here to eat guinea pigs.
I was right.
Well, yeah, the chat thinks you're here to eat guinea pigs, but fate has a different story to tell.
Who cares about fate?
That's the subtext.
We care about
That's
the
the
chat.
sub story. Guinea pigs is subtext and secondary story. It's just a conveyance to get us to the main objective, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I was here for that reason, but as far as you people know, I'm here to offer medical assistance for when you inadvertently get hurt in this horrible pyramid full of monsters.
It's
Crap,
probably
who
gonna happen.
spoke? I wasn't paying attention, Moonskull says.
Oh my gosh. Everybody spoke. Everybody spoke Moonskull 36. Everybody spoke. Just put everybody's name in the thing and ask who gave the best
Yeah,
recap.
I think he can only do a poll.
You
of
can only do
four.
four in the polls.
Oh, is that
I
right?
love how Erudi
Oh,
calls me
okay.
retarded and then goes to prove just how retarded he is every time right after he does it.
All right. Well,
It's not
in
wrong.
that case, leave Nomi out because she didn't say anything.
You want me to say something? I'll say something.
No, it's too late.
Yes, please.
Okay, see, I already got a positive. So, why I'm here in Peru? Because I'm here for the truth. There's something out there that the people need to know, that there is a phenomenon that people are not aware of, and I want to expose that. And whatever it is, come hell or high water, I will find that.
You tell him, Mulder.
Dang it. You beat me to
Just
it.
call her Moldy or Skulder.
Scolder.
All right, so we can do. He can only do 4. All right, so you guys can sound off in the chat who you guys think gave, and I'll let it slide this time. Who gave the best explanation as to why they are here in Peru? And the winner, whoever gets the most responses in chat, will get a bonus die. All right, so let me get us switched. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Good lord.
Bloody
Things don't
favoritism.
change.
Hey, for $50, I'll drink this whole bottle. Well, I wouldn't say whole bottle, but the rest of this bottle of wine I have here.
Oh,
Oh, somebody please do that.
I need you, Lucid. Nomi, for God's sakes, please. I'm begging you. Don't.
What?
This is her
What,
Lucid?
Moss?
Lucid!
Ah! She's gonna
No.
kill.
You're.
You need her?
Stop muting yourself in mid-sentence, old man.
I'm trying not to say the wrong words at the right time.
Wrong words at the right time. Yeah, that could get you into trouble. That could definitely get you into trouble. So, let us begin.
Whoa, look
I
at
think Nomi might have won.
that.
Sad thing is, she almost lost to herself.
It's crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Nomi beat herself. Wait a minute.
Several times.
All right. Let me see. You know what? Dagnabbit, all the music in here
Sounds
is
great.
not what I need, but you find yourself.
Are you playing it in game, or do we need a link like oldie
Nope,
times?
it's gonna play directly through Foundry.
Oh,
Awesome.
Okay, for real. Who had the best recap? There you go. So, you find yourself around a fire-lit circle. The priestess whirling around, chanting dim words from an ancient spell. You look around and you can see the cult executioners busying themselves with screaming sacrifices. You watch as they slit the throats of the sacrifices, the blood begins to flow, a chill wind springs up, and you feel a flash of fear. You can see the wind somehow becomes visible, a black vapor against a gibbous, leering moon. And slowly, you can feel your terror begin to grow as you comprehend the monstrous thing taking for you. The corrosive stench hints at its vileness, somehow beyond evil. And you see it. A great red appendage, which alone constitutes the face of this thing. Your courage dies, and you flee unseeing into the night. And suddenly you are jolted awake as the trolley, making its way through Lima, Peru, inches closer towards the meeting spot. Daphne, you kind of sniff awake. You look around. You can see this tram is jam-packed with passengers. And suddenly, you see someone just along to the side of you pulls on the brake, and you see right before you Bar Cordano. And along with you jump off 4 individuals. Some you may know, some you may not. But Nomi, would you like, for those who did not get to see the character creation, would you like to describe Daphne for us?
Yes. Should I do it in my southern accent?
Absolutely, go for it.
Well, my name is Daphne Loveman. Usually I am a lady who's always on time, but some people might have given this young lady the wrong time and when to meet, and it's being a 2-hour difference. But no matter, I still make my way to learning and making myself presentable. What people may not know about me is that I'm a journalist, and I am coming out here to Peru only to step out of my stomping grounds of Georgia. I graduated top of my class at university in independent journalism, and I came across some ancient texts in the library that I usually spend most of my evenings and my mornings studying so I can get better in my education. And these strange textbooks just made me curious to find out what's out there. So the last reporting of something happenings was in Peru. So I'm here just to learn more about it and discover and reveal the truth.
I love it. And this... Now, keep in mind, chat, this is not the final artwork, but I am going to show you the placeholder that we've got here. Let me switch over to our game screen here.
Hello?
And this is Daphne Loveland.
it's Chrysanth.
It is Chrysanth. And as you get off and you look around, you can feel that the air is very stuffy. Mosquitoes buzz right around your ears. You kind of begin to swat them away, and stepping right up next to you is a very tall and dapper gentleman. Frost, would you like to describe Oscar for us?
Yes, Oscar is, well, tall, rather thin, has his hair a bit long for the times, but looks a little more rakish this way. Dark glasses covering his eyes, really, really well dressed, with a it looks like just some kind of an old stick, but it's been turned into a very fine walking cane with a silver handle on it that he's using to sort of support himself as he just surveys the situation, looks around happily, smiling, and offers a hand to the young lady who's coming off. And he smells like he's probably got like 4 or 5 different types of cologne and or perfume on him. So he's been around a lot of people recently, and he probably hasn't changed his suit.
Very nice. And just off your left, you see someone stepping off the tram. A man with kind of longer, medium-length blonde hair, circle rim glasses. JT, would you like to describe Julian for us?
Sure. Medium-sized man, doctor's outfit. He has a slightly unhinged smile about him, but he looks friendly, but you don't want to be his friend, even though he's smiling at you so very friendly. There's something not right about him. And while he looks well-dressed, he also looks somewhat slimy. Like he hasn't slept in a while, and all of his oil of his pores are leaking out of his skin. And he just doesn't look right. He doesn't fit in.
That's a very foreboding description, and I love it. And
It's accurate, though.
just behind you, you all notice a young, blue-eyed, dark-haired boy, young man, who he steps down off of the tram, and you can see that he's got an umbrella in his hand, kind of supports his weight with it. Dave, would you like to describe the Reverend for us?
Yeah. He's a young man with, as you can see there, I mean, he has an umbrella because he spent a whole lot of time in England and prepared for the rains. And
Down in Africa?
What?
You bless the rains
I
in
got
Africa.
it, JT. I
Thank
got
you.
it.
Oh my gosh. Those rains in Spain. So he carries around the umbrella as a prepared. He has a crucifix that hangs a little low around his neck, as he is pretty jovial at times and excited for new opportunities in new places.
Nice, nice. And finally, the final investigator
New
steps
Jimmy.
off. You can see. Well, hey there, Mr. Gore.
He's New Jimmy.
You see Chinese man. A little on the shorter side, roughly about 5'7", dark hair, and you can see a red sash tied around his waist. Shark, would you like to describe your character for us?
Yes, stepping off, as you said, a short fellow, Chinese man, dressed in very plain, dark clothing with pea coat, but it's all very straight, very well maintained. He's obviously not of great wealth. He has his hair cut short and deeply parted. You can tell on his hands and on his face there's a great deal of calluses. It's clearly a person who's lived his life working harder. But he stands up very straight, very tall, always ready, with a great confidence for a Chineseman in the world. Normally those who would walk in the background. And he has no problem standing confidently in front of others, though he doesn't push his way in, of course. So yes, this is Yang just looks around, observing as best he can, to better understand the world around him and figure out why he is here, honestly, because someone drug him here and he's not completely sure what he should be doing in a part of the world that he has not traveled to before.
Right, and as you all stand, you
Just
can
nudge
see...
him. I told you you'd love it. Just points at, some of the ladies over there in their very strange hats.
And you can see the Bar Cordano itself is a very simple building. It looks like it almost looks as though it was fashioned out of clay, painted white, but some of the paint is just kind of flicking off. You can see just a large wooden sign across the top of the door with some of the paint being faded by wind and rain. It just says Bar Cordano above the top. And you can remember, just so everybody in the chat can remember, this is what spurned your search. The search for ancient pyramid in Peru. Explorer plans expedition to discover site of lost civilization, Lima, January 12th. Explorer Augustus Larkin is planning an expedition to the southern highlands of Peru, where he hopes to identify the site of a pyramid long forgotten by history. Following the discovery, a number of gold artifacts in the region, Larkin believes that he has found evidence that will lead him to their source. He is currently in Lima, planning the expedition, and is recruiting companions and possible backers. And upon accepting this contract, you then received a telegram. Thank you for joining the expedition. Stop. Please join me in Lima. Stop. I have booked you a room at Hotel Maori. Stop. Meet 18th March at 7 p.m. at Bar Cordano. Here on Ancash 202, Distrito de Lima. Stop. Augustus Larkin. And some of you may have pocket watches on your person. You look down, you see you're almost right on time. You look down, you see it's about 6:45. You can see the sun is pretty well beginning to set. Just kind of the last fading lights of the evening are dimming. And the mosquitoes have unrelented, but you look and you can see that the windows are currently open on the bar. You can hear some clinking of glasses on the inside, but the windows are netted so as to hopefully prevent some of the less savory guests from entering in and sucking the blood of the patrons within. So,
Don't stop us.
is there anything that you all would like to do before you head in?
I will order a strong cup of espresso if they have that here. What's equivalent to espresso to wake me up because I got jolted in my sleep, and I'm not too fond of that when I'm in a deep state of sleep.
So you just traipse right on in?
I'm just trying to
I'll
wake
go
myself
in and get
up.
a beer.
And just look. Liberated woman. Just following her wake.
And as you all make your way in, and you can see it is kind of hot and muggy. You can see that there's a couple of ceiling fans going and a couple of lights just kind of flickering around. It's it's simply decorated, but it is tasteful. You can smell the smells of, it smells like some sort of a sweet and sour fish cooking in the back. And you can see a sign just above the bar that says Especial Pisco Sour. But you approach the bar, and the bartender comes over to you and says, basically says in Spanish, "Can I help you?" Does anybody, I know Dave speaks Spanish. Does anybody else speak Spanish?
Claro que sí,
I do.
yo hablo español. Mi gobernesa, ayúdame con habla en español. El como un niño.
He says as the GM does not understand actual Spanish. Oh, so you would like a can of tuna.
Por favor, no me gusta el pescado. Pescado. I don't know. How do you say it? How do you do it? Southern German or Southern accent in Spanish?
Southern
I'm
German
pretty
accent
sure
in Spanish. I don't know.
Spanish accent would be, say, como se dice,
There you go.
Taco
Nailed
Bell.
Oh, and Taco Bell. Yeah, and everything with Taco Bell. And up lilt because you want to know where Taco Bell is.
Okay, then I won't speak. Well,
So
yeah, no, I'm a journalist because I learned a different language in order to study.
Did you take
to be prepared?
Did you take points in Spanish?
I didn't take points in Spanish.
I did.
That's okay. We'll say that you just got here, Dave. I thought you did take points in Spanish. Let's see. I think you didn't take points in Spanish, Nomi. but that's okay.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I will say
Moss.
that your character probably does not understand what he says, and he can tell that nobody understands necessarily what he says, and he looks at you all and says,
Gore understands.
I understand.
Gore's the one that.
"Oh, Gore understands. Okay."
I have Spanish. Yeah. Moss never listens to me.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy.
That's
talking.
okay.
Understandable.
You said Spanish? Oh.
Before I tell her what he says, I want to look around and see if there's any weird characters in here, because I just had that dream and it excited me because it made me know I'm on the right track, and I want to have the first roll of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll.
Yes, I was well prepared for it.
There you go. Prepared.
Look at that.
All right. Oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. You look around, and everybody here seems to be a more simple people, just kind of lower to middle class workers. Some people you can tell are just now getting off work. You actually look around, and you can see a couple of other Chinese patrons sitting off at another table, just kind of like covered in dirt and grease. You can see... Oh, go ahead.
So basically, everyone in the party stands out except for maybe the Chinaman. But he's cleaner than the rest.
Pretty
right?
well, yeah. But you also
Okay.
do see with that spot hidden roll, it's not too terribly hidden, but just off kind of around a little bit of a bend in the bar, you can see it looks like there's another room in the back that the door is slightly ajar.
Ah, okay.
And you can hear voices coming from within.
Cool. What did you ask her in Spanish?
How can I help you?
Ah. He wants to know what you want. To know me. You muted, by the way.
While she thinks about it, but I see the fact that there are Chinamen inside?
Yeah, I'm sure you'd probably, actually, they would probably stick out like a sore thumb to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I would definitely go up to them and Shirley pardon my rudeness, and ask them, indeed, how to interact with here. Like, how do I speak to the person? Do I need to know their tongue, or can you speak to them?
And they look at you and they say, we mostly just keep to ourselves. And knowing a little Spanish helps if you can ask where the bathroom is, and but some of them know English. If you speak English.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to be definitely going up and speaking to the guy and asking for fish. But he had told her what she wanted to know, so see what happens there.
And you can tell as you kind of like walk away, you catch a hint of like there's a very strange smell that comes off of them. You can tell that based on their appearance, it looks like they've been mining something, but it's something that it's just odd. It doesn't smell like coal. It doesn't smell like they're in iron mines or anything like that. It's just off. It's different.
Well, I wouldn't be rude to them just yet. I'll be rude later.
If you want, you can give me a natural world roll, just to see if you can place it, if you're curious about it.
Yes.
I love his English Chinaman.
Whoa! Nice. Oh wait, no. Okay, so no, this presents a good opportunity. So if you, for the chat, if you expand your roll there, it actually gives you the option to push or spend luck to succeed on that roll.
I see.
So if you'd like to, you don't have to.
So how much would I have to expend? Failure, so 6 failure regular. Oh, so I can spend 6 luck to pass. Well, I've got tons of luck. Does that come back? How does that come back?
So at the beginning of every session that we do from here on, we're going to do a luck check. And if you roll above your current luck, then you gain 1d10 luck points back.
Oh, well, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I will push.
Okay.
Why not?
There you go.
Very nice.
First luck roll.
So this
Here we
is
go.
very interesting scent you pick up is actually guano. It turns out these Chinese nationals are here mining bat guano. Startled
May
you.
have had some. Yeah, the guano really bothered me. I did not like guano.
Here we go. Ace Ventura territory.
Okay. So shit mine of some sort. Got it.
And back we can kind of focus back in on Nomi. Nomi, did you place an order for a drink or anything? And does anybody else place an order for something to drink?
I order a whiskey and head to the back room.
Okay.
Just tap the bar, 2 fingers, tequila.
Okay.
Here.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting under pressure. I'll just have a nice tall glass of lemonade.
Okay. And so you all get your drinks. He somehow, for whatever reason, has lemonade. Do you all follow Julian?
Yeah, Oscar is going to look as we pick up our drinks and kneel, or kind of not kneel down, but lean down to Daphne and just say, alcohol is legal here, not like in the States. You can have all you want. He just takes a sip of his tequila, just clinks her glass, and walks past.
Age don't matter.
All right. And so are you
Follow
all
suit.
You're all following?
Yeah, heading into the back room.
Yeah.
Look and see, is Joshua coming? I know he was off talking to
I'm
the
gonna take a little
people.
bit longer. I'm not going to come immediately because I'm going to get some of that delicious smelling fish.
Okay. He just kind of, when he sees you up there ordering, he's just going to kind of point, thumb to let you know where everybody else wandered off to.
The question
head
is,
into the back room.
Cool.
are we going to escape the back room?
That's a
Well,
There's only one way in and
horrible
only
idea.
one way out.
it's going to cause a lot of frustration.
You'll see once we get in there, Oscar is, tequila in one hand, looking at the room. He's biting on a piece of food. He's eating a piece of that fish that he nicked from somebody's plate as we walk past. He's like, ooh, that is good. He's
And,
considering I'll go get some later.
You're a good knicker.
There you go.
steal
There's your
things.
one. There's your one. So you go up and you learn that this dish is called espeche. I believe that's what it's called. Hold on, let me double check. Espeche. Or escabeche. Sorry. It's called an escabeche. It's like a hot, sweet and sour fish. So you go ahead and put in your order and you're standing up at the bar. And meanwhile, everybody else kind of ventures in haphazardly into the back room. And inside this back room, you see what looks to be probably a European guy from descent. Just from looking at him, he's very thin, kind of pale. You can see he's got dark circles under his eyes, kind of longer, greasy blonde hair, and a little bit of stubble. Immediately, as you walk in, you are hit with the scent of eau de cologne. Just an absurd amount of cologne that is emanating from this room. You also see what looks to be kind of he's a more tan guy, probably a Peruvian descent, maybe something along those lines, something similar. Long hair, just kind of has a scowling look on his face. And you see a kind of a middle-aged black gentleman standing there. He's wearing like a tweed suit. You can see he's got like a pipe in his hand, currently smoking it, and he's wearing kind of a bowler hat. You see the European guy stands up and says, "Oh, my friends, you must be the party that I was looking forward to meeting." And you see he kind of laboriously bows. He says, "Augustus Larkin, at your service. And might I introduce my compatriots, Luis de Mendoza." And you see the Spanish guy kind of looks over at you and doesn't make any sort of doesn't have any sort of emotion on his face, just kind of looks at your direction and then looks back at the black gentleman. And he motions over towards the black guy and he says, "And this is Jesse Hughes, a folklorist from New York, was it?" "Why, yes, it was New York. and he stands up and goes over to shake all of your hands. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. I'm Klaus Stuckar.
And which gentleman was that was the folklorist? The guy in the bowler hat?
Yes, and just to kind of give you a bit of a scene of what you can actually see, these are the three. Oh, that didn't pop up. Here, let me try it again. Boop.
You got pictures, Mouse?
I got pitches.
Got pictures
Ah.
for days.
Ah, nice. And what was the other guy's name? Julius?
You got
Jesse.
Did I get that
Jesse Hughes, who's the
Right.
black guy. You've got Augustus Larkin, who's the white guy, blonde hair, kind of like a very ill-fitting white suit,
It's a big suit.
and Luis de
Oh,
Mendoza.
Luis. Not Julius.
And you can tell that this Augustus Larkin, he's got this look about him. He almost looks a little bit sickly. But he sits back down, pushes his chair back in as he sits down. Please do have a seat, and might I recommend the escabeche? It's quite good.
Well, pleasant to
Finish
meet
the
you.
bite.
I'm Dr. Julian Mortimer Gore. But what is that god-awful smell in here?
Oh, well, I assume it's probably the escabeche that you're talking about.
I don't think that's it. There's some sort of whale concoction in here.
And at this, as you kind of like breathe a little bit deeper, you can tell that the eau de cologne is actually covering up something rancid.
What should I roll for that?
You can roll me a spot hidden.
I will do so, because I want to know what it is.
And right about this time, we can
But
say
I don't find out.
about this time, Yang enters into the back room with his plate of escabeche.
Nice. Oscar is going to be looking at the man who is sick and trying to just see, like, does he look like he's, obviously his suit is too big. Does he look like he's suffering from something obvious? Like he got malaria or he's got some kind of rot or something?
The cancer.
He's not very good, but
Yeah, if you want, you can give me a medicine roll.
I have no medicine, but I'm going to do it. Let's see here.
Or you can give me a medicine or probably maybe a hard education roll.
I would like to do the medicine roll as well.
Okay.
Oh, we'll
Since
do the
I'm
education
a
roll. It's
doctor,
horrible.
and I would see if he's sickly, and plus he smells like death.
All right, regular roll, hard roll. Bam.
Oh, I think I did good.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Extreme success.
Yes, you did. I did not. I did not make
Can
my
I do
education
a
roll.
hard education roll as well?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I'll also, whenever I walk in, if I see these three gentlemen, that I haven't seen them before, I would like to look at them and try to analyze if any of them seem like they could be a physical threat.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And that would be...
If a physical threat?
Yeah, I'm looking at them physically to see physically what they are. If they are capable people physically.
Sure.
Well, I would say just from a passing glance, you look around and you can see that. Obviously Augustus Larkin, he's very frail. He is pallid. He's probably not much of a threat. Luis de Mendoza, he's a little bit taller, definitely in physical shape, but probably the most imposing character in the room is Jesse Hughes.
Okay.
And you can see just from looking at the way that they sit, Jesse actually kind of holds himself up just upright and very confident. You can see that Luis de Mendoza kind of holds himself a little bit forward, almost imposingly. And Augustus Larkin he's just kind of slouched, almost as if he's just weak.
All right, well, then I'm going to go up to our big fellow and presuming, because I did not hear the introduction, presuming that he is in charge. And ask him, it's good to meet you. answered your call. Could you tell us what exactly are we here for, good sir?
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Jesse Hughes. And yes, you must be Yang, I believe it was. Augustus kind of like interjects himself. Yes, please. He reaches out and takes your free hand that's not holding the plate. Is Augustus Larkin? Pleasure to meet you. Please, please, do have a seat. We were just about to go over kind of what the plan is moving forward, if you please. And he gestures towards one of the open seats around this kind of longer table. And for you, so Gore and Klaus, you would guess that he is definitely sickly.
I can't determine what it is.
Klaus, you can tell that he's probably some of the symptoms he's got maybe kind of left over from some sickness that he had previously, maybe malaria or something like that. But Gore, you can tell clearly. You're kind of looking at him, and just looking at his symptoms, he's very pale. You can see that as he drinks up as he picks up his pisco sour and pulls it up to his face, you can see he shakes just a tad bit. And you can tell that he is clearly suffering from opiate withdrawal.
Thank you. I whisper in his ear then. Good sir, are you taking care of your affliction?
Affliction? Oh, yes. Just the long-term effects of malaria. I assure you that will not affect my readiness to travel.
I whisper in his ear, Sir, I'm a doctor. This is not symptoms of malaria. What can I do to help you?
Go ahead and give me probably a persuade roll, or a charm roll. I'll take one of those, but take a bonus die because you've basically successfully diagnosed exactly what it is.
All right, it was charm or what?
Charm or persuade, one of the two.
Persuade. Let me see what. They both suck. All right. How do I add a bonus die in this one?
So when you click on it, it should bring up a little pop-up window, and you
is
can add
it
a
the
bonus
plus
die
one?
there. Uh-huh.
Gotcha. Let's go.
Ooh,
Terrible.
terrible. He says, my good sir. He kind of
Hold
pats
on.
you on the shoulder.
Hold on. No, wait. I already used a bonus die. Never mind.
Okay. He kind of pats you on the shoulder and says, I assure you, I have got everything absolutely under control. My affliction will not affect our endeavors. Now,
Do I believe him?
you can give me
Well,
a
yes, I would then.
I would say
right?
you can give me a psychology roll if you'd like.
I'll do it, but it sucks. I'll give it a shot. I mean, it can't hurt.
Can always hurt.
I'm not following you, Dave. I'm safe.
Okay. I mean, from the best you can tell, I mean, it seems as though he's being honest. Yeah.
All right. So I'll let it slide for now.
Okay.
While
Is
he's
my fish
whispering-
really tasty?
Oh, good point.
Oh yes, actually,
Oscar enjoyed it.
yeah. As you you take a bite of this fish, and it's got a good spice to it. It's a strange pepper that you probably haven't had. Maybe it's a pepper that's native to Peru, but it's got a nice glaze over the top of it that really gives it a nice. It's got a good bite when you first bite into it, but it's got a really sweet finish. It's very tasty.
Well, I recommend it. Oh, shit. Fish. It's very good. Sure, have. It helps with the unfortunate scent of the small rodent poo that is on the gentleman out there. Did you know they come in here dirty? It's not clean. Not clean at all. But
Just looks around the place.
Not a very hygienic place.
I'll take the recommendation of the help and have some of that fish.
There had to be one.
I'm not listening to that help.
Wow. Well, when he offers us to have seats, since he's tends to be around people in a society where they normally do this, he just instinctually pulls a chair out for Daphne, whether or not she takes it. And she's not here, so she might not be able to tell us. But once she sits down, he will sit down as well.
Yeah, Klaus will take the seat in front of Daphne and just sit down as Oscar pulls out the chair. He'll just sit down in the chair, thinking he's pulling out for him because, you know, he deserves it.
Just
I'll
smirk.
I'll sit off to the side. Like, I'll hold my plate. I won't sit at the table because I'm awkward and weird. And I don't want to get too close to sick boy.
All right, so you all take your seats except for Julian, who kind of stands awkwardly in the corner. And you see Larkin kind of claps and says, "Now, let's get down to business, shall we?" So, I should start off. Do you all have any preeminent questions before I begin my spiel?
How far? How long? How much?
Oh, if it's a matter of cost, you shan't worry about cost. I actually will be funding the entire endeavor. I've hired a number of trucks to get us from Lima to the location just south of Puno. And those are scheduled to leave in 3 days, Monday, actually. That would be March the 21st.
Do I require any special implements for my trade here?
Special implements such as?
I don't know. Extra morphine or tools to anti-venom or anything like that, since we're going off into the jungles.
You can see that as you use the word morphine, he kind of you see his eyebrows raise for just a second.
Oh, good. I had the intended effect.
And then, but he kind of immediately shakes it off and says,
But I catch it, though. Okay,
yeah,
that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, you catch it. And he says, "Oh, well, of course, this being we will be venturing deep into the wilds. If my theory is correct, we should find this pyramid off in the Peruvian highlands. And as I'm sure you all know, there are a number of poisonous insects and animals, venomous, I should say, for those of you who are more ecologically educated. So anti-venoms perhaps may be of use. However, fret not about the cost or anything. I actually, as the organizer of the expedition, I will also be the financier. So long as you go to procure your items, bring receipts back to me, and I shall ensure that you are reimbursed.
So I'm definitely going to want to research what sort of poisonous animals are in Peru and go get the appropriate anti-venoms and extra morphine for him, because I know he's going to need it, and for anyone that gets hurt and for any strange things I want to do. And I will also ask him, do we know who created these pyramids by any chance?
This is the question of the evening. And you see he kind of leans down to the side, and you hear him kind of fumbling through a bag, and you hear a couple of metal items clinking. I'm going to change the soundscape real quick because it's been on the streets of Lima for a while. He pulls out a couple of items.
I like items.
You see he lays them down on the table. And first you can see what looks to be a pendant in the form of a man holding two rods or staves. And they're embellished with some sort of rectangular shapes. And secondly, he lays down a golden cup carved with more geometrical patterns and circles. But this one you can see is inlaid with turquoise. If you want, any of you who have the skill, you can give me an archaeology roll to see if you can identify these.
What about mythos?
Sure.
You can try mythos roll.
I'll try it because I don't have archaeology.
Oh, look, I failed with.
I'm not going to get it, though. But Oh shit! I did get it, Moss. I got a 1.
Shit.
Holy
Okay.
shit!
All right.
That's the way, Gore.
All right.
Gore getting ones.
Let me see.
It's the first one, by the way, of the campaign.
So,
At least it wasn't a 4.
as you
Thank
look
God.
at, you kind of look back into your knowledge of the mythos of what you've experienced so far. Based on this, it doesn't actually look like there's any relevance to the mythos. So maybe you take a little bit of disappointment in that, or maybe you take a little bit of comfort in that. That's up to you.
Probably disappointment. Damn, I was about to be happy and start laughing like a giddy psychopath. Damn it!
Nothing occult about these things specifically, though. I
does
was
the
doing
archaeology
archaeology, but
get?
I was like,
So-
oh yeah, I should probably.
One thing
Yeah.
that you, Dr. Klaus, notice is you look at
Reverend
these.
Doctor.
Reverend Doctor, sorry. Do you have to say both of those? Is that how that works? You have to say both of those in conjunction? Yeah. Okay. Reverend,
Or you could just completely ignore it and just snub him every time you call on him.
I'm just going to call you Stuckhard from now on.
Suck hard is definitely the right
Stuckard.
name.
As you look at this, Reverend Doctor, you can see that these are actually from 2 distinct time periods. You can see that the pendant itself is from the Tiwanaku, probably dating back to somewhere around the 5th century, while the cup is clearly of Incan design, probably somewhere around the 15th century.
So I got to roll for this one too. I was kind of hoping to roll for both.
Or are you? Yeah. So that one would particularly pertain to archaeology. If you want to roll for archaeology, you can definitely.
No
say that.
occult on that. I don't have any archaeology. I'm not.
Oh. You can roll occult for that.
Okay. What would I need? How many? 4?
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend 4.
Okay. You look at these and you don't actually notice any occult relevance to this either.
Okay, so either one. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like, based on what you are able to tell, it looks like these are just 2 random pieces of treasure that this guy has come into possession of, and
All right, so
he believes that he knows where where they have been found.
anyone who sees me will notice that I've become visibly sunken and saddened by him presenting these items. Just sinks back into the corner, eats his fish quietly.
Oscar is just going to reach out his hand and say, "May I?"
Oh yes, by all means, please do.
And looks at the 2 items, just peeks at the medallion, sets it down, looks at the cup, and then just says, "And these 2 items made you believe that there is an entire pyramid out there." Bold.
It's
I like
about
it.
it's about the
They
tale
come from different eras.
behind the items.
There's
and
a tail behind them. Ooh.
Speaking of which, thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup, and of course my chat timed out as soon as I was about to read that. Dragon Noodle Soup, for $20 whole, someone can have a thing if they steal the cup. Moss, what
Good job,
skill do I
Oscar.
need for crafting and using bows and arrows? I would say,
What cup?
if you're going to craft bows and arrows, you would need an arts and crafts skill, specifically for woodworking or fletching. Probably for both, actually. And for using them, you would need the fighting bows, that's a firearm skill. It's a bows specific.
I missed
skill.
this in the beginning. Do we have a miracle bar for this game or no?
Oh, you know what? I believe we do, and I don't have it put on the thing, so I will make sure that we get that.
Yeah, because Dragon Noodle Soup asked that question about the bows earlier for like $2, I think it was.
Oh, did he? Okay. Yeah, I apologize. I think. Let me see. Oh, that's right. Chrysanthus doing her thing. She's not here to message me.
a
Abandonment.
great supporter of Dragon Noodle Soup.
This is what abandonment feels like. So
Sure.
I like how your Dave's camera, it just like fell down to your hands, whatever you were doing down there, and then went right back up to your face. So, at that, he says, yes, keen eye there, Reverend Doctor. I knew that bringing you on board would be a boon to our expedition. But you should know that while I myself have not been to said pyramid, I actually bought these items from an alpaca farmer near Puno. He claimed that his grandfather recovered them from the tunnels beneath the pyramid high in the mountains. He said that the grandfather never returned to the site because of some sort of a superstitious fear that surrounded said pyramid. He didn't explain exactly what it was, and his father never told him. But he told his family that there were other treasures in the tunnels. And he said he couldn't give me a precise location for the site, but subsequent research has provided enough detail for me to narrow it down to a site just to the south of Puno in the Peruvian highlands.
I have a question.
Tunnels.
Yes, the tunnels beneath the pyramid. And yes, he points over to Gore.
I still look sullen and disappointed. What is everyone else's here's role in this venture? I'm curious.
Oh, well, clearly the Reverend Doctor is a known theologist himself, and quite the archaeologist, if I may say so myself. Young Yang here clearly has abilities of the martial variety. We have Oscar, who, is a bit of a dilettante, and as I did say in my telegram, I was looking for backers, and I would assume that Oscar, in his most extravagant generosity, would perhaps like to invest in such an endeavor. And clearly, Mr. Gore, gestures back to Julian, has quite the knowledge in occult and such, and also quite the medical doctor should something happen out in the field. And obviously, we would want the story told and
None
passed
of them.
around.
You don't know about the occult thing. You just know about the medical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The good doctor, should something happen to somebody out in the field, and the world will also want to know of such a discovery, hence Miss Loveland's presence.
You're too kind.
Well, that's most interesting, but what's your reason? You want to go and mess with something that is dead? Is it for money, or what do you get by going?
I mean, think of the discovery. This is for, think of the explorers, Pizarro, Columbus, Christopher Columbus, all of this air of exploration, of discovery, finding things which will be written down in history books for years, millennia to come. And plus, and he kind of slides the two pieces forward, he says, if this is any indication of what else we might find there, I assure you that all of you will return from this expedition not only more financially adept, but also it may help you in your more academic pursuits as well. And you can see he kind of picks up his glass and takes another drink of his pisco sour, and you can see through the clear glass it's like it's kind of like a creamy cocktail. You can see some bitters just kind of sprinkled along the top. He takes a drink of it and has a little bit of a mustache. He just wipes it off. I'll have everybody give me a little bit of a spot hidden.
How do I roll again?
Don't worry about it.
Nomi, you go to your sheet, and then the sidebar that says skills, and just click on the skill.
Oh
my God, my dogs! What have you eaten? Blech.
All the banana.
Another one.
Farting.
Where do I find
so
my
much.
sheet?
Oh my goodness!
You could just go to the top and hit the skills button.
All right.
yeah, that's true.
Oh wait, I figured it out.
There you go.
How much have you had to drink tonight, Naomi?
Only a mint Majesty tea with 3 honeys, the way Charlie Kirk likes it.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a double
it's-
entendre in there.
yeah.
Oh, just
Ooh.
just
Okay.
drink. His Starbucks drink
Oh,
that he
wow.
ordered.
That was his order.
Yang, did you get a critical? You did.
Yeah,
He did.
Wow. Okay.
So this drink is strong, guys.
Okay. So, as he raises his glass, you can see that his sleeve kind of falls down. It's really baggy and kind of hangs it almost hangs a couple inches off of his really bony wrist. But you can see the veins that run up his hands and up his forearms are dark, almost black and sickly. But more than that, Yang, you actually notice that his shirt kind of falls open a little bit, and you can see the beginnings of a tattoo kind of running along his chest.
God, I wish I saw that. All.
Well, that's unfortunately, I don't think that Yang would really have any surprise. Well, actually, no, he would be surprised to see a Westerner with a tattoo on his chest, leading to his chest. That would be very odd in the West.
Let me ask a question. What's everybody's English skill?
Oh, actually, it's surprisingly high.
Not very high because Oscar, is a fast talker. He didn't stay in
85?
school very often. 58.
85? 50?
Proficient, 85.
50.
Okay. So, I believe Daphne and Yang, you said yours was 85?
Me.
Mine's a 50.
Oh, yours is okay. Yeah, Gore's is an 85. Okay, so both Daphne and Gore, you both notice that while he has he's clearly British, there is another dialect in there somewhere, but it's hard to place it. If you want, you can try to give me a. It's going to be a hard English roll or an extreme education roll to try and pick this out.
Would language work?
Both the same, so.
Yeah, English, language English, yeah.
Yes, Dragon has a 2 in it.
Well, would a 9 be hard enough or extreme enough?
That would be extreme enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Daphne, you are not quite able to pick it out, but Julian, you actually, you can identify that Larkin's accent has a slight tinge of Kenyan.
By the way, Yang will say to him after noticing that he does have a tattoo, because that would be odd in the time period for a Westerner to have that, and he wouldn't know of any foreign things about him. Say, I see you like to engage in other cultures and understand other people. Clearly, I can see it on yourself.
You say that out loud? Ooh, that's
Yes.
good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And he looks at you and then kind of looks down and he buttons up his shirt. He's like, "Oh, pay no mind to that. I must have been quite drunk one night, and I don't remember even getting it."
I look at him harshly after what Yang said, and I say, "So, Mr. Larkin, you spent quite a bit of time in Africa, have you?"
Oh, yes, actually, I was born in Africa. My father and my grandfather, quite wealthy, as it were, they helped construct the railroads in Kenya.
I thought that's what I heard.
Yes, quite the ear you've got on you as well. Very
tried to
adept, Mr. Gore.
I try to stay attuned to my surroundings.
Now, given all the information that I've imparted to you, do you have any further questions, perhaps that I may address for you?
Did he tell us what the other two gentlemen's purpose? Because you went over all of us and what we could be useful for. Did he address how they can be useful?
Oh, yes, he would have told you that Jesse Hughes is a folklorist, so his job was basically to gather information about folklore about the area to see if maybe there's some sort of connection with any potential ancient sites, ancient pyramids in the area. And Mendoza is actually, he refers to kind of as muscle, like a bodyguard.
So we have 2 muscle.
Wait. So Mendoza, the frail-looking one, was the
Other
muscle-
frail-looking one.
Well, Mendoza's not frail. You can tell that he's...
No, he's
Okay,
just
he's not as frail as
big as-
Yeah.
August, but he's not as burly as Jesse.
Correct. Yeah. Jesse looks like he's probably seen some military service. Mendoza just looks capable.
I look over at Jesse and I say, you know, sir, I would like to pick your brain at some point about your knowledge of this area, if you don't mind.
Oh, why?
And I smile at him, really fucked up looking.
That sounds like a distinct plan. I think it would be good to be able to understand more about the different religions in this various area and different gods and mythos that they may have.
My young man, you look all of 15 and some like a rough old man already.
Well, it's the gruff lifestyle.
You must smoke a lot of the Lucky Strikes.
I don't know what that is, but thanks. Never touched one of those. I'm not going to say the word because it'd be appropriate.
Nice.
That word.
Well, I suppose
Why
there's
would you
nothing
bring
else
up
to
Moss at a
ask.
time like this?
Oosh. There's nothing else to ask, but I guess you have a number of people going. You have trucks. You've arranged the rooms at the hotel for us, you said. We have a place to go at the end. What is the time frame?
Time
How
frame.
long are you planning
3
on being
days.
out here?
Yes, and you see he pulls a handkerchief out of his breast pocket and begins to dab his forehead. You can see he's getting a little bit sweatier and a little bit more pale. He says, "Yes, the time frame that we're looking at is about 3 days there, 2 days to Puno, I should say, and then we'll have to travel on foot for 2 days." And then once we get to the pyramid, should the pyramid be where I hypothesize it actually is, and when I have it in great confidence that it is actually there, we should be back in Puno in a week's time from today, or from Monday.
I start writing notes. Get extra morphine. Extra morphine.
Even though he's not good at it, he's trying to kind of discern whether or not this guy really... he probably possibly believes the pyramid's there, but is the pyramid really there? He's horrible at psychology. He mostly just bamboozles people and doesn't care what they think. But he's going to roll and see if he gets something. Ooh, he could spend 4 luck and succeed.
Do it.
I think I'm going to do it. I don't have a lot of luck, but let's do it. Let's see here.
Yeah, nice.
Spend 4 luck to pass. Bam.
Yeah. You can tell that, Larkin definitely, he 100% believes that this pyramid is there. And he is
speaking
confident.
positively.
Yeah, he is confident he's got the right location.
And I'm like, you've only heard that there is things out there. One you've, they say, believe nothing of what you hear, part of what you read, and only some of what you see. And you believe it 100% just because they say? Would they not go in and get the things the greed of man would undoubtedly tell them to go get out if it is valuable?
Well, of course. I amongst the the research that I've done, excuse me, and you see he reaches for a glass of water and just like takes a big gulp of it and sets it back down. He says, "I've conducted studious research, and thanks to my research, along with Mr. Jesse Hughes here, the people around there." Mostly the Aymara indigenous peoples have superstitious beliefs about the area and mostly steer clear. But I trust when I say that my research has turned up positive results.
Very well. It is your endeavor.
Now, if you'll excuse me, and you see he kind of wavers to get up, pushes himself up off of his chair with his arms.
Help him up. Get up quickly. Come on over and help him up.
Thank you, Olbein. Now, as you know, I have reserved you all rooms at the Hotel Maori. I will be...
Where did that cup go?
At this point,
I think it's still on the table.
Yeah, at this point, he
Dang
stands
it,
up.
Oscar?
At this point,
Hey, he's not that obvious.
he stands up, he gathers up the pendant and the cup, and stuffs it back into his bag. You hear it kind of clang with the sound of like heavy metal. And he stands up and says, I will be staying at the Hotel España. Unfortunately, they were out of rooms at the España, so the Maori was a good second choice for you all. But rest assured that it is within a 10-minute walking distance. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I am... I must retire, as I've grown quite weary.
All right. And nod to the other two gentlemen. I'm assuming that the party's over then?
Yes,
What's the black guy's name again?
You see Jesse Hughes stands up and
Hughes. Yes.
tips his hat to Augustus. And you see he kind of stands there smoking his pipe as they walk out of the room. Give me a psychology roll real quick.
Oh, I was going to stop Hughes.
Yeah. I don't have much.
Oh, Hughes is
psychology. I'll try it.
staying there with you.
Okay.
Oh, man. I could spend more luck and succeed, but I think he's going to fail this one because he's kind of just watching the old man walk out.
Okay. 48. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else?
Sure.
Yeah. I assume that all of you are probably watching them both walk out.
What are we rolling?
Psychology.
I'll give it a shot, even though mine is terrible. I've been pretty lucky. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, a 36.
36.
Okay, Daphne, did you want to roll?
Yeah, I'm rolling right now.
I think I got the first 36 and 69 of the game.
Okay. Well, that's not a fumble, so that's good. So,
And 1.
you all kind of watch them walk out when, Yang, you actually look and you watch as Mendoza walks past, and you can see that he shoots Jesse a kind of a hostile look. He's got kind of a scowl on his face as he looks at Jesse, and then does an about face and walks out the door. Now, if you all would, well, I don't know about you. And he opens up his tweed jacket, pulls out his pocket watch, stuffs it back in. He says, I'm not ready in this party. Would you all care to join me for a drink at the bar?
I most certainly would. I'd like to talk to you about what you know of this place, or this area, or the rumors, or any of that stuff.
Yeah, well, do they have Baiju? Yeah.
Do they have what? Sorry,
Baiju. It's a Chinese liquor.
I'm sorry. Baju. Unfortunately, and you see, he actually looks at you and he says in Chinese, he says, unfortunately, the drink selection here isn't quite as international as you might prefer.
And I look at him and say, I don't think they follow that practice here.
Well, I'm not going to respond to his thing, but it's just it's always good to experience new things, and I'll gladly come with them. But I would like to ask, why? Why have you done something to anger the fine gentleman left with our benefactor.
And at this point, he like kind of walks out the bar, and I walks out to the bar from the back banquet room, and I assume probably you all follow closely behind.
Yeah, wandering on out.
And he says, "Ooh, that Mendoza? Yeah, Mendoza. He's a bit of a shady character. Now, one pisco sour, please." And you hear the bartender kind of just shaking it in the background. You see him, the bartender. He puts this alcohol in it called pisco, and then he cracks an egg, saves the yolk, and puts the egg white into the shaker and begins shaking it. And what comes out is a very creamy, light liquid. He tops it with bitters and simple syrup and slides it over the bar to Jesse. He says, "Now, what I'm about to tell you all does not leave this bar. Is that understood?"
Certainly.
Good.
Sole discretion.
Now, here's the thing. And he kind of walks over to a bit of a larger table on the other side of the restaurant, kind of away from other patrons, which you can see have begun to filter out. It's a little bit more empty now than it was before. Now, I've been watching all of you the entire time, and you all seem like a trustworthy bunch. I should tell you, as strange as it is for me, I don't want to keep up a facade. Jesse Hughes is not my name. My name is actually Jackson Elias. I figured if we're going to build an air of trust around our partnership, then I should at least come forward with that. But
what's the reason for the skullduggery?
Well, I believe that let me present you with a question first and foremost. Are you perhaps familiar with my work? And those of you who may be more book learned, you can give me like an education roll to see if maybe you're familiar with some of his work.
Not occult, but education.
Occult would work too. Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. It's lower than my education, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Yeah,
I got a hard success.
Might as well.
What did I get?
Nope.
You got an extreme success.
Frost rolled privately.
What? What the hell is it rolling privately? Wait.
That's a good question.
All
right.
Frost messing things up.
Daphne, you got an extreme success. Holy smokes.
Yeah, this Elias guy is pretty well known.
Oh, Mr. Elias, I've read all your textbooks back at the university I studied and graduated from.
Wait for him to tell you who he is first.
I knew it. I'm a journalist. I have a.
No, I meant wait for Moss to tell you who he is first.
I figured it out.
She knows. Oh, well, I am quite flattered. But as I'm sure you all know, based on your recognition, and you guys who succeeded, you all would know that he has written a number of books. And these books mostly focus on death cults.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. I know all about you. Tell us, please.
Yeah, specifically, let me see. I got a list of them pulled up here. Specifically, his most famous cult, or his most famous book, is called The Sons of Death. Those of you with the higher ratings of success would know that this was written in 1918. He followed the modern-day Thuggies, which was an Indian cult. Elias wrote this book as he infiltrated the cult and wrote his book.
Which Indian?
Daughter Feather.
Dots.
Okay.
Dots.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, Thuggy cult. Come on.
Whip cult.
And you know that he's written a number of other books. Amongst them are Skulls Along the River, regarding headhunter cults in the Amazon basin, Masters of the Black Arts in 1912, regarding supposed sorceress cults throughout history, and a number of others. In his field, he is pretty well known by his name.
I like this man.
I can understand why you'd want to keep your name a secret, so that
Why is that?
people would not know that you're such a distinct and well-known author on death cults.
The real question is, what are you doing here, and why do they know who you are?
Well,
Even by
see,
they.
there
Who are
is
you talking
some
about?
fanciful folklore about the area, about something called the Karasiri. White-faced vampires who are said to have sucked the fat of innocent farmers and their families in the Peruvian highlands. Now, I don't necessarily lend any credence to such a claim, but when cross-referencing it with some reports of mutilations in the area, I figured, well, perhaps there's something to this. Now, as far as vampires, I'm not sure, but there are connections to some ancient cult activity regarding when the Spaniards first landed here in the 16th century. And I think it is my hypothesis that this cult still exists here in the highlands of Peru.
What's his real name again?
Jackson Elias.
Elias. Mr. Elias, I assure you, there are higher beings in this world. So maybe what you've discovered does exist, or some form of it anyway.
Well,
And he starts smiling even more creepily than before.
you see, he kind of winces a little bit at your weird smile. He
You
says,
should.
Yeah, I am a God-fearing man, and I do believe that those who deserve it will get their just desserts.
I look at him real close in the eye and go, Mr. Elias, there are gods, and then there are gods. And the two were
Too much
not
spicy
created.
fish.
The two were not created equal, I assure you.
You're right. There's only one
Right.
true God.
You poor boy. You have no idea what you
The
think
rest
you
are
know.
meaningless.
Right. All that aside, I believe it is my belief that Mr. Mendoza is a key figure in this cult. You see, I've been here for about 4 months, made some interesting contacts, and I actually tailed Mendoza a few times, and I think he may have caught on to me, given his piercing glares he's been shooting at me. But I think that both Mendoza, and De Mendoza, I keep forgetting that middle part is part of the last name, and Larkin are potentially key figures in this cult.
So do you think they're luring us into some sort of trap, or what is their motives?
That remains to be seen. I do think that there may be some sort of perhaps a ritual, but I don't know everything. Now, I do have another contact at the museum of, what was it called? Museum of, at the Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology. His name is Professor Nemesio Sanchez. I've actually got an appointment to meet with him tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Is there any way I could join you in this meeting? I wish to meet him
Yes,
as well.
This would be very good to go with you and find more about the depths of this depravity.
In fact, I think that would be a splendid idea. I think that people of your sorts of skill sets would be a boon in this endeavor. And honestly, I'd like to have as many people on my side as I possibly can, given that we don't know what we're going up against. Now, I do know, or at least it's been told to me, that there are other members of this cult. I don't exactly know how many, but based on the reports, probably in the dozens.
Well, I am happy that you would be willing to have us come because, well, you speak a lot about faith and belief, and I can respect faith, but doubt is what gets you education. Now, I don't really, I find what he has to say very odd. Is there a role to see if I believe that he actually has, been tailing and has evidence that this guy might...
Yeah, you can roll psychology.
Okay.
I mean, to the best of your ability, it looks like he's being pretty honest. And keep in mind, you can any of these rolls, you can push them, unless they're combat or sanity. You can't push those. But any just strange roll.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Now, one thing that I will ask is, if you fail the first one, how do you push it? What do you do in order to what does your character do in order to put forth a little bit more effort into succeeding on this roll?
Well, whenever I mention the fact that I can respect faith, but doubt is what gets you education. I'm looking him dead in the eye after I'm finished speaking, and I don't blink, and I just stare at him, seeing if there is any sort of chance that maybe he flinches, maybe he looks away, implying that he is worried that I can see that he's pushing us towards a way of doubting the two gentlemen who are not here. After all, they're not here to defend themselves. Okay. And I don't like the idea of them not being able to do such.
Yeah, absolutely. With that roll, you notice that as you say that, he looks at you square in the eyes, and you catch a hint of respect coming from him. You can tell that based on the way he looks at you and the way that he's been talking about all these things, he's a rationalist. He thinks that there's a logical explanation for everything. But you can tell that he is confident in everything that he said, and based on your role, it doesn't seem like he's lying at all.
Okay.
Mr. Elias, one more question. Do you, perchance, have any documentation on this cult? I would like to read more about them. Know more about them.
Well, I am in the process of writing down my findings. Of course, it is a rough manuscript. You are more than welcome to review what I have, but I assure you that everything that I've told you so far is a brief summarization of what I have written down. What I have written is much more verbose and outlines the minute details.
More details, more knowledge, the better.
Absolutely. With that, he kind of well, no, I don't think he would have his manuscript on him. He'd probably leave it somewhere else. But he says, well, yeah. So as soon as we get back to the Hotel Maori, I can lend you the copy of my manuscript.
That is most appreciated. Thank you.
He gives you a nod, and you see he taps his pipe on the table, ejecting the ashes out of there. He begins packing another bowl.
Boss, I sent you a message.
Oh, sorry,
I technically sent one earlier, but I never sent it. And I'm like,
okay.
oh, well, wait, oops. And so I re-sent it. But let me know if that's something that is just wildly ridiculous or
Okay.
He
problematic.
seems like a respectable enough person, so I'm going to order identical drink to him while we sit at the bar.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to derail things critically and crazily. If it makes no sense, then it wouldn't have happened.
Okay. Here, bear with me, guys.
Daphne's thinking. She's staring up into space. Oh, there she is.
Yep. What's up?
Okay. No, nothing. All right. I'm going to roll this to you. I'll just roll it privately.
Okay.
And since technically I won that poll earlier, I'm going to use the bonus die on it.
Okay.
We'll see what would have happened. Oh, yeah. That was not a problem.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Considering that I got a 1.
Absolutely. So you also gain the other bonus die from Dragon Noodle Soup.
Oh, excellent. That's true. So basically, while they're talking about this, he is just going to put that cup on the bar and look at it and say, does this have something to do with that death cult?
Oh,
as he's just kind of turning it and is just swinging it around a little bit.
that is an artifact that I have not personally seen before. I have not had time
slide it down the bar.
I've not had time to study it, although it would be interesting to find out. Although, and he looks at it, it looks to be Incan, strangely enough. Well, maybe not strangely enough, considering it could have some sort of occult relevance, but I don't necessarily see any occult markings or anything like that.
I have another question. If this is some sort of cult, and they're performing some sort of ritual, why would they go out of their way to bring us here when they could have grabbed any dumb Peruvian off the street and done whatever they're going to do to them? What do they need us for?
Well, you see, it is on good authority that he doesn't want locals. He believes that perhaps they will, thanks to their superstitions, they might impede on his research. Now, I will tell you that Professor Sanchez has requested to join the expedition, but was largely ignored.
That's interesting. Yes, we'll ask him more when we see him.
And what are you going to do about the cup? You take it. Once again, allowing your hands to direct you irresponsibly. Now, what are you going to do?
Well, the world is run by the people who show up. Is the one thing my grandpa, well, one of the many things my grandpa told me, and I needed to see it closer. Without prying eyes. It's just a cup. Not like it's important.
That
He
was
just slides it over to Yang.
That was an incredible sleight of hand roll, by the way. I don't know if the rest of you
Like,
can see
oh
it,
my god.
but he critted. He got a critical success on it.
He's got, Larkin has a bottle of beer in his bag.
Who thinks it's the cup?
For now.
He passes it and goes, good old cup.
Well,
I take a closer look at that cup and see if I can find out anything else about the 15th century Incan culture.
Okay. I would say, do you have like a, I forget, is there a history roll?
Yeah.
There is, indeed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a history roll.
Find it.
it's under H.
We've both been pretty critical tonight, Frost.
Yeah, you guys' rolls tonight have been off the charts. for the most part.
Unnatural.
And I'll use my
Mr. Yang
bonus
had
die
one?
that I got from Dragon.
I know,
Ball
but I mean, us two, the veterans of this, who usually roll shite.
Okay.
That is true.
Regular
Hey,
success.
regular difficulty.
Okay. So you would know that this would be from around the time that Spanish conquistadors would have landed in Peru. And
Before the purge.
Yeah, before the purge. Let's see. Probably around the time that Jackson said that the reports of this Karasiri cult started popping up. You know that there were a lot of ritualistic aspects of the Incans, although as far as the Karasiri goes, You don't, based on a regular success on a history roll, you wouldn't necessarily know anything about that. Were you looking for something else in particular?
I mean, knowing that it's connected to the Karasiri cult helps a little, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
I don't know that I was looking for anything more. Just looking for more to do.
Well, and if you try to slide it back, he just
Now, Moss,
take as long as you want.
my mythos roll wasn't so much to know if it was a mythos I understood, but if it was a mythos in general. Like if it felt like just not a cup, but some sort of significance to some sort of weird religion, not just some sort of tribe.
Yeah, you don't pick
Still nothing, huh?
Yeah, you don't pick anything up. Especially if it's related to the mythos, you don't necessarily pick anything up. So this could be based on that and based on the archaeology roll that was made previously. This looks like it was probably just a very nice ornate cup, maybe made for a ruler of some kind.
Okay, because just the things he was holding made it seem like it was more significant and more advanced than a bunch of Incan.
Yeah, you would know
have.
that the Incans would have made lots of like totems and a lot of symbolic things that didn't necessarily have much more purpose than to maybe display status or pay reverence to maybe one of the Incan gods or something like that. But as far as the mythos is concerned, you don't pick anything up off the cup.
So there was no advanced Anunnaki alien symbolism in any of that nonsense.
No, unfortunately not.
Oh,
Weird, not even in the bottom. So Oscar's gonna reach behind the bar for a wet towel, and he's just gonna scrub the cup out.
I like to think that the bartender is kind of on the opposite side of the bar and just kind of reaches out before he can grab it, you snatch it out from behind the bar.
Just hold up, wipe the cup out, set that back down, and then take the beer that he's got and just up in the beer in it, and he's like,
what's it made out of? Is it made of gold or steel
Yes. I think it's
or
gold.
iron?
It's
It is
turquoise.
gold, like
Yeah.
literal old gold. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's like taking a big drink out of it and just kind of sets it on the bar and slides it down to the next person.
And you see
Oh
it.
yeah, I'll look at it and this is quite nice. I heard that. Well, I know nothing of the people of this. South America? But I always heard that they were savages and had nothing nice.
Well, you might be
I heard they had a golden
surprised.
city.
I look at him and I say, "That's funny you mentioned that. I've heard the same about you, folk."
You might be surprised at just how advanced they were. Stargazers, many of the cultures, had many geometric patterns that would follow the summer and winter solstices, pyramids that would follow aligning of planets and things like that. A lot of that is beyond me, but I have many learned friends who have looked into that sort of thing. While they may not have had a whole lot of steelwork, iron weapons and such, they were just as smart as you and I.
That's
All well and
debatable.
good. But are you going to
Would have
deny
helped
yourself a
them
drink
have
out of the king's
gunpowder.
cup?
Well,
Are you saying that to Jackson?
He's saying that to Mr. Elias. It's like, would you deny yourself a sip out of a king's cup?
He looks at you. How did you get your hands on that?
I'll just say one other thing that Grandpa Fillmore said. Hide not your talents. For use they were made. What use is a sundial in the shade? And he's just gonna flip up and have a cigarette in his hand and light it.
Sounds like a
That's,
wise elder.
I'll tell
God
you
has
what.
given us talents and gifts to be used for His good glory.
Well, I
I'm
suspect
going
that
to
Grandpa
enjoy
Fillmore
this
stole
one.
all of his quotes from Benjamin Franklin, but I never told him that I caught on.
I like your grandpappy. You know what my grandpappy always said? Never turn down a drink out of the king's cup. And he takes the cup and takes a drink out of it.
Tastes better, doesn't it?
Ah, it does. Kind of tastes regal.
I pat the kid on the back and I say, I have a feeling your faith is going to be tested before this is all over.
My faith has been tried and tested many a times, and it is welcome to be tested again.
Yes, but you're all of 12. You haven't had that much experience being tested, I'm sure. But you will.
It's gotta be at least 15.
Oh, maybe 15. Whatever.
2.
I'm sure you're going to learn a thing or two here.
I'm sure, and I expect to, and I'm welcome to.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the things you expect it to be.
Slide the
Klaus?
cup when Elias is done down to Daphne. It's the
Are you
golden
muted?
cup with turquoise in it. That's full of beer at the moment.
I'm well aware
One
of
sip.
that.
One sip.
You know, I probably had more than one sip and you guys didn't realize it.
The cup is empty. Another beer?
Now, I will warn you. This De Mendoza, I've been warned of him. A lot of the locals I've been talking to called him one of the Karasiri. I don't believe he's a monster, but dangerous, I do believe. So I would say don't get caught down a dark alley on the other side of him.
So Mendoza is from the cult that this cup is from.
I believe he is.
Well, he might not be so happy that you have it there, dear boy.
I know. Whoever is in possession of this could be in trouble. Just slides it down the bar.
Klaus will take it up, and Klaus will drink from it, whatever's left.
Holy
I think he just
communion, eh,
filled
Reverend?
it. I think he just refilled it, so you just drank a whole cup.
We got another beer in it already, so it's quite full.
All right, that's it. He drinks it all.
Well,
Good stout.
I look at him, I go, blood of Christ, huh?
That's right.
Blood
Well,
of
wait a
someone.
minute. It's usually wine and it's usually blessed, but beer is good.
Don't worry, I wiped it out ahead of time. Just point to the towel.
all right. And at this point, Jesse says he finishes smoking his pipe once more and taps it on the table, empties out the ashes, and puts it in his coat pocket and says, "Well, I hate to be the killer of the party or anything, but I do believe that it's about my time to retire." He pulls out his pocket watch, and those of you who follow suit find that it's about 10:30 or so. Please, if you have any other questions, speak now or hold your peace until tomorrow morning.
If you don't mind, I'm going to follow you back so I can read your writings on this cult.
Why, of
I
course.
suppose
Yes,
it's
it
time
would
we
be
get our
good to
room
get into a room
situated.
and get some bed. These time adjustments are crazy.
Yeah, jet lag. Even though I don't even know what a jet is. All right. And so you all follow to the Hotel Maori?
Yep. You said what? 5-minute, 10-minute walk?
It's about a 10-minute walk, yeah.
Okay.
You notice as you step outside, you notice that the hotel or that the air outside has dropped in temperature. It's still kind of a little warm, very humid, and the mosquitoes are just as unrelenting as they were previously. But upon walking down the street, swatting mosquitoes along the way, you get a couple of spots which itch relentlessly. But eventually, you do come to the Hotel Maori. And you look at it, and it's two-story building. Really nothing special. You can tell that from your time in Lima so far. It is an up-and-coming city. It has all of the amenities that one might want. None of it is resplendent, for lack of a better term. It's all pretty simple, but nice as you would expect in kind of a up-and-coming South American country. And you walk in, and yet again, it is pretty simply decorated. You can see that the wooden floors are just planked wood, but it's nicely polished with a large, just a red rug that's spread out across the floor just in front of the reception desk. And I assume you all give your names to the receptionist, and to which she provides you keys, and you're good to go.
Mr. Elias,
Yes.
do you happen to know where I could maybe procure a firearm? If we're going to go into the jungle with these cultists, I would like to have something more than a machete to protect myself from these madmen.
Wow. Yeah, of course. There's a store about a 5-minute walk, sells hunting goods. I believe it's, what was it called? Guns, or something along the lines of that.
How American.
Yeah. Of course, it's in
South America.
it's in Spanish, but you get the point.
Did it have a guy just shooting pistols in the air?
It's got South American 1920s Donald Trump going like this.
Even better. It's an alpaca. It's an alpacing alpaca because he's
Packing alpaca. Oh.
Yeah.
Alpacas with guns.
He basically tells you that they have really just about anything that you would need for like an outdoors type of expedition. Backpacks, jackets, fire starting tools, first aid kits, as well as more simple firearms like just your standard pistols, some shotguns, and some hunting rifles.
Perfect.
What is the what's the equipment that's carried here in this country? Whenever they go, the people, the people who actually live here, when they go out into the jungles here, what do they use?
Well, from my experience, a lot of them know the land a lot better than we will. So many of them don't go out with much more than a walking stick.
I've seen these forests. They're so thick. They don't need something like a hoe or a scythe to cut.
Machete would do you good. But many of them, they have their own well-trodden paths that they keep clear. But the alpaca farmers, they stick mostly to the highlands where the trees are a little bit thinner, as is the air. Okay. Pistolas de defensa. Thank you, Circus Freak. I like that.
In that case, alrighty.
Might I be able to concoct some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Cyanide solution.
A cyanide solution?
Yes.
I feel like you would have to have, 1, the components, and 2, the apparatus in order to do that. But I personally don't know how cyanide is made.
I am a doctor, and I am a biologist.
Okay.
And I am a mad doctor at that.
Realistically, all I need is a beaker and some sort of flame, like a Bunsen burner.
Yeah.
And he'd be able to do it.
Yeah, I was going to buy some chemistry stuff.
Google time.
I'll even tell you why I want it, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Mosquito repellent.
Since the man said he was going to get me medical supplies for this, I was going to get more morphine. I was also going to get some cyanide if they do turn out to be cultists, and I need to switch out the morphine with some cyanide. I'm going to want to be able to inject him with something that might kill him.
Okay.
Trying to help him.
So, do you have chemistry?
Let's see what I do have. I don't think chemistry is a thing, but I do have 62 in biology. I do not have pharmacy though.
Okay.
I think pharmacy would probably be.
But I have medicine and biology.
So I would say chemistry would be just a regular roll. If you want to do medicine, that would be at a hard difficulty.
I will do
It's
medicine.
like, it's carbon and nitrogen, so not really medicine.
I think it just requires a lot of like a high temperature and a reactant or something.
Yeah,
I don't
so
remember.
Apparently, you can do hydrogen cyanide can be synthesized through various chemical reactions, including the reaction of methane, ammonia, and oxygen.
Yeah, you're on a list now. Nice.
I was just to say, I was like, I hope you clear your history.
I got a 19,
That's not
Moss.
gonna
Is that
help,
hard enough for you?
That's
There's a history?
Yeah, that's plenty hard. Yeah, I mean, I would say, assuming that you can get the sourcing for the right chemicals, you feel as though you could easily make some cyanide if you wanted to.
Okay. Technically, I would probably have it with me if I have a medical kit and I am who I am, but
Give me a luck roll.
give you a luck roll. A lucko.
You
Get
got
a one.
those
We need
extra
news.
dies.
We need new Luckybus.
Sure. Yeah, you've got it with you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So we've all headed back to our rooms after we had the discussion, and they were talking about guns, and the llama shop, and whatever he was talking about. So yeah. Now, did the young Reverend Doctor keep the cup? Did he want to study it more? Oscar is totally fine if he wants to. He doesn't care.
I thought it went to Jesse. Jesse took the cup.
If Jesse wanted the cup, that's fine.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
Jesse
really
would have
care.
handed the... Jackson would have
Okay.
handed the cup back to you guys.
Yeah, so I would
Or
have given
Jackson,
it back
yes,
to.
yes, yes.
I would have given it back to Oscar and said, probably, yeah, you might want to get that back in his pouch.
Oh, right. I thought we left it at the bar. He's going to head over to the front desk and ask the girl, "Do you have a newspaper?"
See.
Newspaper. Oh,
See.
thank you.
Slides
and
it over.
just slide a couple of coins that he picked up off of the table next to him, wherever they were from. Just slide them over to her. Take the paper and start wrapping the cup up in it, like in layers and layers and layers and layers. And then, do you have someone who could take something to another hotel?
Messenger?
Yeah, just to, what was the name of the hotel? It was the
It's on the map
Hotel
right there.
España.
España. It's not Santana, España. Hotel España. He's going to write down on a little piece of paper there, Hotel España, and put down Larkin's name, and just put a note on it that says, "You forgot this." And then take this and say, "Could you?" And just give somebody and say, "Take this." And it's a big bulky thing, and just say, "Would you please have this taken to the Hotel España, please?"
See. And she takes it and puts it behind the desk. And you see
Question.
she kind of leans out the door and like begins snapping and whistling for somebody.
We've seen the Hotel España? Like, it's relatively close to this one, right?
The Hotel España is within walking
blocks
distance.
away.
Yeah.
Right. So is it safe to say we've seen it on the way here or something?
Let's see.
Could have.
It probably, had you gone
like
over a
Jake
couple of
Cornish.
blocks, you probably would have.
Yeah. I just want to know if it's nicer than our hotel.
I would say that sure, maybe you passed by it on the tram on the way in. The outside of it definitely looks a little bit cleaner,
So he gave us the shitty hotel. Okay.
but
just
it's
curious.
not super. It's not like it's not like he's staying at the Ritz and you're staying at the Holiday Inn or anything.
Right.
It's got 3 golden alpacas on the fountain,
Instead of 2.
spitting water up.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
All right. So
We stayed in a Holiday Inn Express tonight.
it's a La Quinta.
Even better.
It's better than the Super Rate.
They'll keep
That's
the,
down the
no, that's
street.
Motel 6. I'm thinking they keep the light on for you, but no, that's Motel 6.
Oh, I was gonna say, which one of them is run by the guy who is grilling guinea pigs?
Grilling it.
It's the Brown Roof Inn.
I promise you, the rooms are clean and the Wi-Fi works.
Passcode doesn't work.
What is your
the
Wi-Fi
passcode doesn't work.
password?
It is guest password 1.
It's not a secure password.
Guinea pig with ones for the
It's
eyes.
not supposed to be. It's for guests.
Anybody can get in this thing. Yeah, once he's done giving the cup and everything, he's going to just grab another newspaper off of the desk. It's probably in Spanish, so he doesn't.
This one
he's
is
probably not gonna be able to read it.
This one's a couple of days old. You can tell. It's from
Okay, well, he's just
March
going to look
16th.
and see if there's anything interesting in there that he can pick out, and he's just going to go up to his room, unpack, and relax.
Okay. Let me see. What could be in there? Yeah, nothing. You don't see anything pertinent that's pertinent to what you are doing, but you do see an article regarding a man who died because he ate too much. And there's a couple of comics.
Excellent.
There's a couple of comic strips drawn on the following page about an obese man who just pops like a balloon.
Okay, he's mostly amused by that. Yeah, then after that, he's going to get some rest.
All right. Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup, for the 5. Ask them if they have hot dogs and eggs for breakfast.
No.
Yeah, so what's for breakfast this
Huevos con
Tomorrow.
weenies.
Well, I didn't even finish my night yet. I want to read the book and see if I learned anything about this cult.
No, I'm asking the lady before I go upstairs.
Oh.
Oh,
What is breakfast tomorrow morning?
breakfast mañana. And she basically, you can kind of pick out. You said you speak Latin.
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
I'll translate. I speak Latin too. I'll translate the Spanish for him if need be.
Basically, she gives you the equivalent of coffee and biscuits.
Oh, cookies. Okay.
American biscuits. I mean, Peruvian biscuits. I don't know. It's bread balls.
Scones.
Love good
okay.
bread balls.
El Breakfasto rolls.
You know that
Bread rolls.
there are definitely better places in the immediate vicinity that have a better breakfast than coffee and bread.
Yeah, coffee's horrible.
All right.
He'll go upstairs to his bed and go to bed. Time change.
And so, and you said, Gore, you are looking into what he wrote, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me get that pulled up and see if there's anything in there that he might not have made clear to you. He does start with a foreword talking about how he oh shoot, here, bear with me. He does start with a little foreword talking about how he became a writer and how he started as an orphan in Stratford, Connecticut.
Massachusetts?
Connecticut. Let's see. He goes on to talk about a number of mutilations, and I assume you're probably just skimming because there's really not much of a way that you can read all of this information in the course of a night. But he goes on to talk about reports of mutilations that had happened in Peru.
Mm-hmm.
basically seemingly that people were more or less drained, but not of blood. It's like they were emaciated. They found strange wounds, reports of strange wounds on people.
Emaciated, kind of how like Larkin looks.
Kind of. And you can see, as you read, he doesn't get into too graphic a detail because he clarifies that everything that he knows about so far is hearsay. But what he was told, and he mentions a kind of a wise woman that he met who actually told him quite a bit of this, named Naira, or Nyra, Nayra. He mentions that it's almost as if they had described like the fat being sucked out of people.
Oh, fat vampires. Gotcha.
So buccal fat removal. Got it.
Yep. This is when you go south of the border to get lipo. This is what it is.
That's what I've always thought it was.
So going to a clinic in the jungle. Got it.
So what you're saying is South Americans are vampires. Got it. Fat vampires. Terrible.
And he goes on to talk about how in the 4 months he came on to tales about Luis Mendoza, people calling him a Kara Syrian to watch out for him.
I'm sorry. That's D. Mendoza.
Oh, sorry. De Mendoza. Goes on to talk about kind of tailing him and finding his connection to Augustus Larkin and learning about the expedition, so on and so forth.
No other info about Larkin.
Not that he has found so far. You do he as he told you before, and it's expanded upon in this book. He does believe that both are.
So he didn't notice that he's all drugged up and emaciated and.
Oh well, there's observations.
Tattooed.
There's observations like he's sickly and emaciated. But more than that, it goes on to, it's just a general physical description of in the book, but more it kind of goes into his theories on how both he and De Mendoza are involved in this supposed death cult that dates back to the 16th century.
Okay.
Dragon noodle soup for $2. It's dusk. It's from dusk till dawn all over again. Yes, except no Salma Hayek. Unfortunately.
So sad.
So, are the rest of you doing anything in particular?
No.
I am
Go to
just
sleep.
hiding that I'm fangirling that I get to work along with Elias.
I like it. I like to imagine that you're going and you're getting your number one priority is just to find a cool way to ask for an autograph.
I just want a picture with him.
All right. So, you all go to sleep and you wake up, and I'm going to use what I did not have in the previous calendar and move forward a day. It is now March 19th of 1921. You wake up and the morning is already hot. The ceiling fans above you are just like squeaking almost as if they haven't been oiled in a year.
So this is Saturday?
Today is Saturday, yes. And you wake up. The windows are netted, so you're not barraged by mosquito bites quite so much. A few get in here and there. But you are woken up to the smell of coffee and buttered bread.
My favorite. Coffee and butter bread.
It's the
Not
best.
interested in the bread, but I'll definitely go get some coffee and have a quick run for the morning.
Oscar walks right by the coffee and everything and goes and finds a place that has actual meat and food and
Yeah, I
all
go to
kinds
a
of
real
good
food
things.
place, too.
He just
Yep.
nods, wanders on out.
I will follow with Oscar.
Maybe we
Same.
find a place that has like tamales or some kind of sausage or something, anything.
Yeah, what we need is a good verse.
Walking out, it's like, really? You need something else? have you stayed on a ship and eaten the pickled foods? This is better even than that. Come.
Pickled food.
All right, and
I've had many pickled foods.
Your help has a strange idea of what food is.
you find a nice restaurant that's already open called La Palapa, and they have pretty much everything that you would want. Huevos rancheros, which is I get every time I personally go. Myself, the keeper, goes to a Mexican restaurant. But they have all kinds of stuff. They even have some alpaca meat, if you'd like.
Gonna try it.
No.
They have sausages.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I order.
It's a very spicy sausage.
I order the kids some guinea pig.
Ah, fresh out.
Damn.
We do have chinchilla, though.
Order the kids some chinchilla.
It's a delicacy.
Sure.
It's a delicacy.
You paying, right?
Yep.
Love it.
It's one delicacy. Ah.
And those of you who stuck around the hotel, you can catch catch Jackson Elias kind of just sitting at a table off to the side, basically on the other side of the room, away from the reception desk. He's got a small cup of piping hot coffee, and he says, "Man, what I would do for a nice sweet tea right about now. Ice cold."
I hand him
Sounds
his book.
disgusting.
I overheard. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna surprise this gentleman because I too am a Southerner and a high appreciation of the sweet tea. So I'm gonna see if I can find myself some black leaves tea, and then just brew it in the sun brewed, the way I like it back in Georgia.
Sun brewed. Okay.
You're both gonna get the Sugarfoot.
You know what? Nomi, do you want to give me a luck roll real quick, just to see if you can find a store that has this stuff?
Well,
I mean, a real Southerner would have brought some tea with them. I'm just saying.
I do hope. I always have mine, but that's my personal stash.
Like, fuck him.
If I can get what I want from this gentleman, I'll make him the best sweet tea of his life.
Just not my sweet tea.
Luck
How
roll,
long
right?
does sun
Yes,
sweet
luck.
tea take to actually ripen or brew?
Couple hours.
Just a couple hours, you know. You gotta
Yeah.
have it sitting in the sun for a while.
Dang.
Ooh, you bad at
Wow.
that. Oof.
Ooh, oh man, that is a fumble.
You got him poisonous tea.
That is a fumble.
Well, I guess I can use my secret stash because I am also taking a liking to this gentleman. I do fancy him, I must say.
Sure, I'll say that you entice him with your secret stash, and the fumble is that he drinks all of it.
Okay.
Oh, he wants your stash, all right.
Oh, well, looky here. Look what I had in my mason jar from Mason, Georgia, or Ball State University. Ball. That's what it's. Hey, fun fact: the Ball Mason jars are actually from
Mason,
Indiana.
Georgia. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's from Indiana, Indiana State.
From Ball State.
Yep, Ball State. Chirp, chirp. So that's their salt. That's their call
Those little
sign.
cardinals.
Yeah, that's their call sign.
What a bunch
hey.
of weirdos. I mean,
Sports. Ugh.
By the way, I don't tell the kid that it's chinchilla, but
Anyway, so look what I made here brewing in the sun for a few hours the other day, and I overheard you would do anything for a tall glass of sweet tea. Now,
Oh my,
I am more than willing to share this with you.
Miss Loveland, I don't even know how to respond to such kindness.
Oh, hush. This is just a little bit me showing my southern hospitality here in Peru.
You see, he dumps the coffee into a potted plant off to the side, and holds his cup out for you to fill.
does he lick his lips? He has to lick his lips, like LL Cool J style.
Yep, he smacks a little bit.
Well, here you go. How you like that sweet tea, young man?
Oh, well, young. I ain't been young in a few years, but that's some fine sweet tea, miss.
Well, just between you and I do have a secret stash. So whenever you're feeling those hard days and you feel like you need a little extra boost to get you through it, just give me a little call and I will pour you a nice cup. But here, it looks like you just drank that all up. So here, let me pour you another one.
Ma'am, I could drink this all day. Thank you very much.
Here, I'm gonna leave it here, and you just pour yourself how many cups of sweet tea you like.
He slides the cup aside and just begins drinking out of the jar.
Oh, my. What manners you have there.
I do apologize, ma'am. I unfortunately have not had the pleasure of being married, so my manners are of a more animalistic nature.
Oh, okay. I was expecting, we're in Peru, and I can't be expecting a southern gentleman here in this foreign land. So it's just warming my heart to find another southerner like me.
Oh, well, I am glad that I put off the warmth of a southern gentleman, but I actually, I'm from New York.
Oh, could have fooled me. Just getting more information. Just getting more information out of him. Could have fooled me with that little accent of yours. And a New Yorker liking sweet tea, that's foreign for me to hear.
Well, my grandmother was from Florida.
Florida? Well, I hear. Wait, what year are we in again?
1921.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Florida's a shithole right now.
Yeah. With all I know they're still trying to figure out themselves as a state and all, drowning out them natives, I guess you can say. But yeah.
A thing to the first person that can show a cup of sweet tea on cam. Thank you, Dragon Noodle Soup, for the 20. Yeah, if anybody has any sweet tea.
I'm out.
There's a what is that?
Yeah, that's just
That's coffee.
thing. It's a cup.
It's mint tea sweetened by honey. So technically sweet tea.
All right, Dragon Noodle Soup, does that count? We'll leave that up to him. I think everybody knows what sweet tea means, and it's not mint.
I don't think
Well,
this
it's not even tea, it's just sugar.
this doesn't count.
Can't really.
I don't
this
drink
count?
things like that. So
Oh, yeah. Oscar's above sweet tea.
I mean, this
if
is
it
sweet
doesn't have
tea, ain't it?
anything spicy in it, what the hell?
This is Kentucky sweet tea.
Oh, yep, there you go. All right, yeah. Dragon Noodle Soup,
Well, it's up to Dragon Noodle Soup.
your verdict. It's painful, but I'll give it to Nomi. All right, there you go.
Yay! Thanks! Yay!
All right, and so, you all have your morning breaking of your fast. Is there anything in particular you would like to do? I know,
Klaus,
JT, you
Klaus
said you
is
were
gonna
going to
leave breakfast just a little bit early after he eats and knows that Gore is pain, so he's gonna check out and go to find the nearest church.
I leer over at him before he leaves. Did you enjoy your meal?
That was fine. It was food. It worked.
Have you ever eaten chinchilla before?
Don't know what that is, but we'll eat it.
Well, you just did. I hope you enjoyed it.
Wonderful.
And you passed by probably a dozen Catholic churches on your way in. So you could walk 15 steps and you'd find one.
Catholic churches? No other churches?
Mostly Catholic, but you know, what denomination are you looking for?
Well, I'm German, so I'm looking for a Lutheran church.
A Lutheran church? Those are going to be a little bit more sparse, but with a little bit of looking around, considering Peru is about 3/4 Catholic, but a little bit of looking around, you can find a Lutheran church.
They haven't fled there yet.
Not supposed to yet. But
Paving the way.
no, he'll look to make contact with the local preacher there and identify himself and make himself available for services tomorrow morning.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Very good. He speaks a smattering of English, but he gracefully accepts your invitation or proposal, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Anybody else do anything?
Yeah, I go by
Head
all
to the
my
store.
camping and medical supplies that I have listed,
Mm-hmm.
and a 45 that I also have listed.
Okay.
And I need to buy some shells for it, some rounds for it as well. But also any suggestions that the DM or a lore keeper has for medical supplies, I will add to my list.
Medical supplies. I mean, there would probably be some benefit in obviously having, first aid kit, bandages, things like that.
Got all that already.
Sutures. Maybe in case you do run into some poisonous.
I got an anti-venom
things.
kit. I got alcohol wipes. I got bedrolls. I got bandages. I got cyanide disinfectant. I got a personal mosquito net. And a bunch of other crap. If there's anything crazy. I also have needle and thread for sutures, like the medical thread.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, with all that, you'd guess you probably have just about everything covered.
Okay. I just want to know. And I have some iodine as well.
If somebody breaks a leg or
disinfectants.
something like that,
Yeah,
that might be a little
splint.
bit extreme. But
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what the cyanide's for.
Yeah, got to kill the horse.
Shoot him in the head.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Well.
Oh, well, I can't fix that out in the woods. Here, all I have is this.
Bone saw. When going to the store, yeah, Oscar is going to get himself a pistol because a rifle sounds really cool. He doesn't really know how to use it, but a hunting rifle sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Machete, rope, mosquito net. Normal things you take out in the jungle that, the person who goes out in the jungle is like, oh, I need one of those.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? I need one of those too. He just buys stuff.
All right.
Oh, an electric torch as well. Don't forget those, gentlemen and lady.
Got
All right.
A
Fantastic.
Yeah,
flashlight.
probably go and get just whatever the basic of what people use around the area. And ask the guy, so I'd probably grab a machete.
Yeah, I'll say you
And,
should also want to grab machetes.
Yeah, just the basic things. So, camping equipment that might be needed and a machete, just very simple.
Okay. Very
Nothing
good.
excessive. I
So
know somebody had chatted about saying you should buy anti-venom, but I don't think that came about until like the 1960s. So don't think we got any anti-venom in existence
yeah,
yet.
I did not. Maybe it's some sort of like local herbal medicine or something like that may or may not work.
You know what? If they don't have anti-venom, I'm going to buy anti-bite clothing. Like something that'll prevent from being bit too easily, like shoe-wise and
Thick and hot canvas.
thick legs, thick leggings. Freddie says, remember to wear Pisco. I don't know what that is, but maybe someone does. Probably some sort of anti-mosquito shit.
No.
Pisco is well. I don't know if it's something different, but
Or is that drink you were talking?
Pisco is the great brandy that the Pisco sours are made with,
Oh.
but it's spelled differently. So I don't know. It's like the drink, only not spelled the same. All right. So, Daphne, is there anything else that you're doing?
Well, to y'all's not knowing. See, me being from Georgia, I cannot say that enough that I'm from Georgia.
Can you say it again?
As you've made perfectly clear.
I am from the South, the dirty, dirty South, Georgia. Before I took off from my home state, I made my way to the little Piggly Wiggly store down there, and I picked up a good amount of lavender oil. Yes, lavender oil repels mosquitoes. So I'm gonna lather myself up. Not only that I smell pretty, but I'm gonna keep them little mosquitoes away from me.
You.
Yep.
You-
That's a good call.
The South American mosquito is attracted to lavender.
I imagine that lavender. I love the idea that lavender oil is available at the Piggly Wiggly.
You don't know what life was like back in the 1920s in Georgia.
No, I have been to a Piggly Wiggly before though, and I don't know if they had lavender oil, but I love the idea. Okay, so if there is nothing else that you all would like to do,
So I will inquire of
yes.
the local pastor if there's anything he would have on hand for a wary traveler to take into the jungle for protection.
he would basically give you all of the same things that have been described, but obviously he would suggest bringing your Bible along with probably, I don't know, are Lutherans big on crucifixes? I don't think I think crucifixes are they?
They're big on Luther.
Basically just
I
your-
got a few crucifixes around my
maybe some holy
So-
water. You
and
bring
holy water. Yep.
you bring the holy water and just in case there are evil things. You are going up into the Peruvian highlands, you say?
Yes.
There are strange tellings of the devil out there. I would
Yes.
definitely bring
That
something
is what
to.
I'm looking into, is the impact of the devil and demons in this area.
Yes, please do. And if I may be of any service, allow me to please. And he holds his hand out and kind of places it on your shoulder, and says a quick prayer for you in Spanish. And then he kind of goes in the back into what you would guess is probably the rectory, and brings back a little cordial of water. Says, "This is I have blessed this water for you. I'm sure you will know how to use it."
Yes. I know how to bless my own water too, but thank you.
Any additional blessings you can give it, I'm sure would not be a bad thing.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be.
But I'm going to go to our helpful person who I spoke to the evening. Was it not Jeremiah?
Jesse
Jesse.
Jackson Elias.
or Jackson Elias.
Go to. So, you say that some locals have, or people here have also observations about cults or interactions with the peoples, like they might have information.
Oh yeah, and just so you guys can see, this is what Jackson looks like.
Oh, I thought he's all badass looking. Now he look goofy.
Yeah.
He's a lot stockier than what his portrait depicts, but he says, "Well, yes, the Karasiri. Is that what you were asking about, the Karasiri cult?" Well, yes. I'm not sure what else I can tell you about them other than what I've already told you.
But are they known to the people? Yeah, in this area, like have they spoken about, rumored about?
Well, people in Lima itself, I mean, they're keen on the folklore of it, but it's mostly the more of the indigenous types up in the highlands and south towards Puno that give it any sort of credence.
Well, I would like to go to the whatever the equivalent that the receptionist at this sort of establishment would be, and ask the lady if you see people like me, you see people like me around here, like where would I find them?
See. She says in broken English, they work on the railway and in the mines. Chinese, and Japanese.
Yeah, so where are they?
Oh, and she points you kind of off to the. She points you off to the north.
Well,
Go ahead.
I wanted to go and see if I can find people like the ones that we saw working, the workers that I had seen at the bar.
Okay. Yeah. You make your way north. Maybe you ask around a little bit where people might be mining guano and things like that. And eventually you do come to a work site that is that has got quite a few. There's a few Peruvians in there, but there's quite a few Chinese nationals.
Okay. Well, I would like to go to him politely and tell him, Shirley Lu. You have, speaking in Mandarin, ask him, describing the guy, the people whom I spoke to the day before, and giving their names and asking if they have heard anything about them. Have you seen these people? Have you heard of them? Know what's going on with this sort? Have you been hired?
Let's see. And you're asking specifically about Larkin and De Mendoza?
Mm-hmm.
And okay. They tell you that say we haven't heard of this Larkin, but he no hire us. He just rich boy from England or Africa. I hear he's from Africa. Railroad man.
Okay.
I guess I could speak in a normal voice since he's speaking Mandarin. He'd be a lot more educated. But
Yes, we're about to be railroaded.
Alrighty. So they don't know anything about him. Well, that's a shame.
yeah, it seems as though he hasn't really been making a whole lot of contacts in the Chinese community.
Oh well, which is odd if he's involved with railroads, but but alrighty. Oh well. Just thought I would go ask him, see if I can get any information. Alright. No, that's about it then for me.
All right, and so, I was about to call him Jesse. Jackson approaches you all. Once you all kind of, I assume you probably like reconvene back at the Hotel Maori. He approaches you all and pulls out his pocket watch out of his tweed jacket and says, "Well, it's about 1:30. We better get moving if we're gonna make my appointment with Professor Sanchez."
Lead on, good sir. Let's go see this dirty Sanchez.
And is it a walk
Yes.
or is it a car trip?
It is you can take a tram if you'd like. It is a bit of a walk. It's probably, it's maybe a 20-minute walk. So if you guys left now, you'd have a few minutes to spare. So you can walk if you'd like. Otherwise, you can get there a little early and via tram.
You can walk if you want to.
Early is better.
I'm fine with tram. I like riding on tram.
You can scam on a tram.
All right. And so
Let's take a tram.
So you get there. After about it takes you about 5 minutes to get there via tram. The tram itself is very crowded. You can see that there's plenty of people walking around the outside of the tram. Some people hopping on, some people hopping off as it moves. You can see mothers breastfeeding their children. You can see people just getting off a siesta, things like that. If that's something they do in Peru.
Are there any people on the roof like in India getting electrocuted?
No, these people seem. You actually see that these people seem not necessarily metropolitan in a way. while they are kind of salt of the earth people, they do have an air of decorum about them. But after about 5 minutes on the tram, maybe one of you pulls the stop, and the tram stops, and you all get out, and you can see that the Museo de Arqueologia y Antropologia, or the Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology, it's housed in a long 2-story building, kind of rectangular in shape. It's painted like a dark yellow, and it's fronted by the university park. The university itself is, those of you who are probably have a higher education skill would know that the university itself is the oldest university in the Americas, having been founded in 1551.
Damn.
That's back when Lima was first established. But the national, and this is the National University of San Marcos. But the museum itself is actually new, built in 1919, and Jackson leads you all in, and you go down a few hallways, and you can see that there's a couple of stairways that lead up to the second floor, but you can tell that he's making his way into an office on the ground floor, and you can see that there is a placard on the door which says basically Prof. Sanchez. He gives a couple quick knocks and then just opens the door inside, and you can see on the inside the ceiling in this room is very tall. The room is quite airy. The windows are open, but the windows are arranged in such a way that it allows very good ventilation. So this room actually feels very good compared to the outside. The windows are obviously netted to prevent bugs from getting in, but you can see that this gentleman
I figured we were going to find him dead.
is sitting behind his desk.
We might
With a
still
bullet
just,
through his head.
know,
Oh,
He might still be dead.
And you can see that he's currently reading a book and taking notes and stuff. And he looks up and kind of pushes his glasses up on his nose. He says, Senor Elias, how are you? And he goes over and shakes Elias's hand and says, who are your friends? And Elias goes through and introduces each and every one of you.
Pleasure to meet you, Peruvian Jeff Goldblum.
You see, life finds a way.
good
Well,
to meet you,
we're
good
dead.
sir. You're a professor of what exactly? What do you teach?
Archaeology and anthropology.
That's the name of
Awesome.
the museum.
Yes, I was actually
Perfect place
one of
for
the.
you.
I was actually one of the first faculty that they hired whenever they built the museum.
Look
Oh,
up at
when
the
they built the
ceiling.
museum.
Ah.
Okay, I was gonna say when they built the university. You look very young for your age then.
Oh, I am but 35.
Oh yes, yes. It's good to have an academic focus and be driven in your academic career.
Yes, of course. It is my life's work, and I take great pride in it. Oh, please. And he pulls a chair out and on the front side of his desk, and then he hurriedly goes around the room and grabs other chairs, which may or may not be meant to be moved, and kind of scoots them towards the desk so everybody has a chair to sit in. It's please have a
Take a
seat.
comfy chair.
Would you like some water?
Yes, please. Oh yeah, water would be great.
No, thank
Stupid
you.
coffee and all sorts of other stuff.
Yes, Peru is quite harsh in its heat. One must stay hydrated.
Yes.
So, let's see. Let me get that. Got to adjust the sound now. If it plays, we'll see.
Ding a 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 ding.
I don't know if it's going to play. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, it just sounds like Moss's farts.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, you can hear like the ceiling fans in the background and stuff like that. Mr. Elias, well, we had an appointment, and he was asking for some information. I assume that your goals are the same.
They intertwine.
Yes. So, please, how can I help you? And Jackson goes on to basically ask him a couple of questions as it pertains to the Karasiri cults and such. And the professor goes on to explain that he says, one of my students is Miss Rizzo. She's actually working on a translation for a book, a journal kept by one Gaspar Figueroa. That, it is said that he is specifically wrote his notes in pertinence to the Karasiri. She's but down in the storeroom. She will be back up. She was looking for some sort of a relevant artifact. She will be up soon.
Mm-hmm.
She has a special artifact from the museum on the Corsair cult, huh?
Well,
Is this a recent acquisition?
it was a recent acquisition, yes. Is it? In that, it was brought to us after the museum was built. But it's one of those things, whenever you have something in storage and you forget about it in your mind, and then you come upon a discovery in your work and it connects the dots. And so she's gone down to fetch it.
He leers in. Do you know what the motives and goals of this cult is and the methods? By any chance?
The motives and goals. No, I personally do not. I have heard the tales of the modern day Karasiri, but the old tales, the old folklore, stretch back to the 16th century, as I'm sure Mr. Jackson told you.
What about any of their rituals?
Let's see.
I would
Just,
assume they involve death.
You said the cup was from the 15th century in use of the Corsair cult.
No, it's if I said that I misspoke. It's from the 16th century.
16th. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1500s, 16th century.
Yeah.
It's not so much the death. It's what they gain from the death. I'm curious.
I'm
They
afraid
gain nothing.
I'm afraid I don't
cult.
have many. I don't have many insights as it pertains to sacrificial rituals. I was hoping to gain more knowledge on the subject by accompanying Mr. Larkin on this expedition, and because I think that the only way for me to gain more knowledge is to visit the site directly.
That brings up another question. What reason did he give you that he denied you? Since you are from here, I'm curious.
And that's the strange thing. I was never given a reason. It is very strange. My summons had gone completely ignored.
Yeah, it seems strange that he would invite me, of your same ilk, in an academic pursuit, rather than you, who seem to be more versed in directly with the occult or the cults, versus I, who am more into spirits.
Well, spirits. I don't know any. I'm more of someone who looks into tangible things. And perhaps there
Well,
is.
you will find that spirits are very tangible, especially if they choose to try and enforce their will.
Well, that may be the case. What I have experienced with there are artifacts and things left behind by people who crafted them. Now, I'm more than happy, but I'm afraid if we're talking of the spiritual realm, I am not very learned outside of perhaps beliefs of old cultures.
You speak of the cult. You speak of the cult in old and new. How relative is this group, these people? I mean, are they a large group, a small group? They actively doing things. What's happening with them?
In speaking with Mr. Elias, the cult itself is quite. I mean, I don't know any specifics information, but we are under the impression that if this cult does exist in the current day, perhaps the numbers are up in the dozens, maybe. Although as far as cult rituals, I do not have any record of these. Which again is why I would like to accompany you on this journey.
Does this cult seem then very secretive, in the sense that kind of it's amazing you know how much you know type of deal, rather than a more like active cult religion would actually be more inclined to want to adopt more followers and more people that would join their following or their stupidity?
Well, secretive I do not know, but the tales that are spun about these cultists are more of a excuse me, a monstrous nature. He takes a sip of water. Which again is more folklore that I do not lend much credence to. There have been reports of mutilations and things of that nature, which I have not seen with my own eyes. But I do believe a secretive cult would care more about hiding their activities, especially if they are in the vein of ones who would sacrifice to their gods.
Wait. You're telling me there are people in this day and age, not like the Freemasons or anything like that, or the Shriners, who would just sacrifice people for...
Well,
why?
That's a better question for Mr. Elias.
So, surely
Look at
you
him.
know who their gods are then.
I myself do not. Unfortunately, I've not had the pleasure of speaking to one of their members. Not of this cult specifically.
Basically, we're back to square one.
Yes. Unfortunately, but and you see, he kind of looks at the door behind you. He says, "I do apologize. I don't know what's going on with Miss Rizzo. She's been in the storeroom for quite a while. I'm wondering if you all might go and check on her. Jackson and I, we stay here. We will discuss strategic things about the journey and things I wish him to gather, information I wish him to gather."
Down into the storage.
Yeah,
Gets up.
That makes sense.
See, yes, he
just
gives you
a quick clarification, Moss.
Mhm.
Jackson Elias took us aside and told us not to tell anybody that this doesn't leave the table when he revealed his true name.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy knows his true name and refers to him that way openly with Jesse rather than Jesse Hughes. So
He more gave Larkin the name Jesse Hughes. He did, yeah. You'd gather that
it's more in a interaction publicly or outside where Larkin would be involved to make sure to not use Jackson Elias.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. Because I just wanted to make sure that we were doing this right and we weren't just going willy-nilly on that.
I'm going to pretend to go with them and hang back and hide and listen.
Okay. So he gives you directions to get down to the storeroom. And Julian, you
So 17 lefts and then 5 rights.
yes,
Got it.
exactly. So you, Julian, if you would just give me a combined stealth and listen roll.
And while we walk out, I tell Oscar, I mean, Zhongchan, he sacrifices people all the time. Warlord believes that it allows him greater power for every person he sacrifices before battle. Sacrificing is still very common.
Like now? Like recently?
Yes.
I'm gonna spend the luck.
Well, remind me not
Okay.
to go to his tea parties.
Have you
then.
never heard of the dog meat general?
14 luck spent. Wow,
Uh-huh.
that's a big
See that I
investment.
have.
Okay. All right. So
All in, baby. I'm all in. I should have rolled a bunch of yeah. Can I push the listen roll, Moss?
sure. Yeah. So as everybody kind of walks out, the door kind of mostly shuts and the voices are kind of muffled. What do you do to push the roll?
I lean in a little closer to
He holds a glass up. to
Just
the
kind
door.
of
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and push it.
Come on, baby. Don't
There you
screw
go.
me. Yeah.
Okay. So you can kind of it's
Hold
a
up.
failure still.
Still a failure.
And I don't think you can spend luck on a pushed roll.
Oh, it was just the one I needed too. You
Oh
son
my
of a
gosh.
bitch.
No. Okay. So
So
we
close.
will get to that.
All right.
But as the rest of you make your way down into the storeroom, you you basically have to go all the way down to the other end of the hall. You find a closed door, open it up, and you go down some stairs and basically turn back the way you came. And at the end of kind of a long, dimly lit hallway with a few doors on each side, you can see a sign on the door. It basically in Espanol, it says storeroom. But
So none of us can read that because the only one that can read
The
that is
Spanish
stayed
reader
behind.
is
Yeah. But you would know he Professor
I know
Sanchez.
Latin.
Professor Sanchez would have told you that the storeroom is basically directly beneath his office, but you need to go basically all the way around the university or the museum to get to it. So,
That's
but you
inconvenient.
make your way up to the door, and let's see. Somebody just go ahead and give me an intelligence roll real quick.
Yes.
A person or
Just anybody.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, clearly something like this, you can see that the door is ever so slightly ajar. But if this is a storeroom where artifacts are being held, as Dr. Sanchez had told you, surely this door would be locked. So instruct
So
you
if
as
the
on.
door is ajar, I break the jar.
You break the jar, and you enter in. Do you enter into the room?
Sure. Yes.
All right.
He's trying hard to die first. I love it.
And in the room, you push the door in. It kind of creaks.
Really
open.
wanted the jar droke, but
And I'll give you bonus points for that jar joke. If only Chrysanth were here. You push the door open, it kind of creaks as you open it, and you can see the storeroom itself consists of ceiling-high shelves, just filled with books, artifacts, all equidistant from one another. And you can see that there are, a number of kind of hanging light bulbs that dimly illuminate the surrounding the storeroom itself. But you notice that it looks like
fully electrified.
There's like shadows dancing on the wall, almost as if one of the light bulbs is just ever so slightly swinging, and it kind of flickers a little bit and just continues swinging.
Miss
Oscar's just going to
Rizzo!
call out, yeah, Miss Rizzo!
No answer.
I'm going this way. And he heads off to the direction where the light's swinging.
follow.
hello. Stay together.
All right. And as you do, You go and trudge through the storeroom, and what you come upon is it looks like one of the shelves has almost kind of tipped over and is leaning on one of the other shelves, and just a number of artifacts and books and such are scattered around in a pile. And what you notice underneath this pile is that of a young woman, emaciated, completely drained of all of her life's essence. Her skin is grayed, her eyes are sunken back and wide open, staring up at the swinging light in terror. You can see what looks to be a wound right here on her upper chest in the shape of a disc with torn, bloody flesh. I need everybody to give me a sanity roll.
Yes.
Woo.
Well, not everybody.
Not everybody, but most of you guys need to give me a sanity roll.
Sanity.
So sanity, it's on the left side of the page.
Oh, there we go. Mine didn't come up for a while. If it's ever gonna roll, did it roll? It rolled.
Some people are very, very sane.
Okay.
Did I pass?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
tell.
Everybody
Okay.
passed. Good deal. So none of you
only lose two.
lose any sanity at seeing the corpse of what is undoubtedly Trinidad Rizzo. And we'll pick back up there next week.
More like Trinidad Rizzo.
Hey! And on that
Dang
note,
it.
let's go around. I'll get us switched back over.
Weight loss routine to a next level, boss.
Yeah, no kidding. But we're gonna go around and Ozempic. We're gonna go around and let everybody know where you can be found. We'll just go around. Let's go counterclockwise. Frost, let's go ahead and let everybody know where you can be found, and go ahead and tag somebody. Leave me for last.
You can find me, Frost, on Moonskull and the Legend Seeker channel, and over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern, and also on my channels. You can find them on my link tree, and the links in the description of the video. And I'm looking forward to getting to the bottom of the Ozempic cult. Definitely, I was going to use that as my line, but somebody said it first, so oh well. But I'm going to tag Nomi because she was she wasn't distracted. Crap.
Nope. You guys think that I'm distracted all the time, but I'm actually listening. I have good
What?
ears. That's your fault, not mine. My name is Nomi. You can find me on X at Nomi Without You. If you follow me on my Kick channel, Nomi Without You Play, you can catch me playing the Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers on GameCube. I'll probably go live tomorrow before I catch up with friends tomorrow. But just follow me on Twitter, and then I'll tweet it out when I'm going live. Shark, I choose you.
Oh, yes, no, you can if you wish. I will be streaming on Saturdays, campaign them, just run tabletop. That's about it. I don't really do much else. I'm just kind of a person who exists in the world. But yeah, no, it's over on my thing. I have a YouTube's Shark Bites Entertainment. It's nothing special, but trying it out for a little while, see how it goes. Yeah, JT.
Oh, Nyarlathotep. You can check me out tomorrow night on Seasons of Ghost right here on the Moonskull channel. And then hopefully Sunday Riffs will be closing that down, and Saturday on Curse of the Crimson Throne on, again, Moonskull. And coming soon, there will be casting call for Cyberpunk 2077 on my channel, run by Mr. Kyle Zabar.
Ooh.
Which should be really cool. So if you're interested in playing a Cyberpunk game, come on over there, and we'll have the auditions open soon. And I think Dave is left before Moss, yes? Dave Bart Moss. Go ahead, Dave.
I'm the last one then before Moss, and you can find me on my Kick channel at Darth Dave on Sunday afternoons doing a Sunday follow-up and then every once in a while getting on there to play games. But that's it. Otherwise, you'll see me in chat on all these Moonskull shows and JT shows and fun places. But I will put it back to Moss the Map Maker.
Yes, thank you. Obviously, I'm here. From here on for the foreseeable future. I'll be here every Monday, and then obviously also on Fridays for Strange Aeons. You can also find me over on mine and JJ's channel, Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. I build maps on Saturdays, and we have a Goblin Slayer campaign going on, and we'll be basically releasing a new campaign that will be starting here very, very shortly. So I'm very excited about that. And I think that is it for me. So everybody, don't forget, if you would be ever so kind to leave a comment on the video after we stop streaming. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that, I will bid you all adieu.
We didn't roll
So
for luck.
close to what?
Oh, we'll do that at the
10,000
beginning of the next episode.
subscribers?
Near the
Okay.
beginning. And I was going to
Also-
mention, Moss, do you want to explain to people? I don't remember if they remember in chat when we do improvement rolls, because this is different now.
Yes.
Because they
So-
may have expected it at the end of the episode, but we're not doing that. this
Yes,
time.
good call. So we're doing this one a little bit differently because I wanted to up the stakes. Now, obviously, the benefits that you guys can give them are a little bit more powerful because they get bonus dice instead of Eureka points like the last campaign. So they're getting buffed a little bit. But as a result, the improvement rolls are going to come if on the random table, the Eldritch influence table, which is a $50 super chat, if they get that roll, then they can make improvement rolls there, or at the end of a scenario, they'll be able to make improvement rolls. So the stakes are a little bit higher, but I think it's going to be a grand old time. But we are still going to be rolling for luck at the beginning of each episode. So stay tuned for all of that. We got this is just the beginning, guys. We got a long campaign ahead of us, and I'm very excited for every bit of it. There's going to be a lot of good stuff and a lot of horror. So
I have 2 questions about that.
yes,
Is your rap name from now on going to be Map Master Moss?
yes,
And 2, why you'll get?
that is a great question, one which I will never reveal the answer to. Adieu, auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, and God bless.